Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Spoiler Princess Noemi here, and today I'll be reacting to the new season of Ascendance of a Bookworm. Ah! Can you believe it? It's finally out and it's happening. And oh my god, is it looking so good? So I hope you all really enjoy the reaction that I am recording with my beautiful friends Fuji, Kate, Little Purple Butterfly, Lego, and Ed. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe share this with one of your friends. Maybe they'll get into Bookworm if you do it. And I'll see you guys at the end of the video.
But for this chunk, was it part 3? Yeah, part
It's
3.
part 3.
But yeah, they're kind of skipping through it, and they continue to drop information during the second episode. So that's something we'll bring up when we bring that episode up. But we're going to do a recap on 1 since audio was incomplete.
Yep, and I
Yep.
have checked everything is good on my side.
Yep.
All right.
Should be good over here. Technically, I can save whatever I want because my voice wasn't caught in either of the recordings last time. So
Yep.
And I'm going to be giving the perspective of someone who's missed most of the whatever season they're in between season 1 and this.
Oh god,
he-
so has no context
He
on the
missed 2
whole
and
temple
3.
aspect. Wow.
he is an anime only, and he's missed like what actually happened in season 3 at the end.
Okay,
Oh!
so there's 4 people here who have read the books to completion, and then a person who hasn't even finished the anime.
Okay,
This is gonna be
Butterfly,
interesting.
it is your job to get them caught up between each week.
Through it, I kind of gave him like what I was reading, whether he remembered it or not. Is his that is his issue if he did not remember me like.
I remember Butterfly mentioning stuff over the past few years, so as of what I remember, it's nil.
Yeah, I basically, as I'm reading through this, it's like they stopped the anime as the action's getting.
So in other words, he has the fresh perspective as someone who has not seen the series to its completion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whereas the rest of us are basically novel finishers.
We're having
Yeah.
discussions very often about how this series is and constantly talking about it.
Alright, at the very least, you have been warned. You will be spoiled throughout. We will constantly be bringing up stuff that you will not be aware of. But
This is
Understood.
not spoiler-free stuff.
If you don't understand something and it's going to take too long to explain right here, right now, I will give you the full explanation later on.
Understood. Just thought I'd give you a heads up on that.
We got 2 episodes to go through today, so
we will do our best with whatever we get.
yeah. It'd be funny if I upload both episodes simultaneously.
I mean, you can. This is just basically all combined into one. If anything, release it as a 2 episodes per release. That way, you have enough time to do any editing while we're still going over future stuff.
Yep.
It'll save you some trouble in the long run.
Yep, it will definitely do. By the way, how was the watch along with Makai today, Ed?
Well, like always, 1 episode of 30 minutes turns into 2 hours of conversation, and
Yep.
it wasn't enough.
How did I
Alright.
miss that? Because I have been on.
Because you're not Zent member. It says it's in the Zent channel only.
Right. I forgot about that. Normally, I'm used to seeing something pop up, regardless if it's Zent or otherwise.
Yep.
You know.
Like you can't even see the event because it's Zent. The event is Zent privated.
Ugh.
I'm gonna have to
Don't
get
get
back
me wrong,
into the
I do
Zen
miss
tier
it, but
real
at the same
soon.
time, I got too much chaos going on over here to really participate. So,
Yeah, I could not
or at least
participate
doing
this
it
week,
like
so
this, pretty free. So,
yeah. I need to get back onto that Zen tier, but I'm gonna wait until I make sure I don't work on Sundays to get back onto it.
ideally, I'm going to try to wait until after our trip. That way, I don't have any interference.
Yep. Anyway,
So,
everyone's ready to go?
yep.
I am ready to go.
Anybody wants to do any introductions?
Hi, this is my YouTube channel. Anyone else want to introduce themselves?
Hello, I'm Little Purple Butterfly.
This is Kate.
This is Lego Ron.
Eats.
Yep. Anyway, let's get this episode started.
Extra emphasis on this is a re-recording due to
Yes.
some complications. So we are going back over episode 1 and then going into episode 2.
Yep. Let's go.
All right.
ここが貴族街。
彼女はかつて本が大好きな女子大生元栖浦野だった。ある日倒れてきた本棚の下敷きになり、目を覚ましたらこの世界の兵士の娘マインになっていた。
I still
本があれ
appreciate
ば
the
生
fact
きてい
that
け
they
る。
redid
本が
all
ない
these
この世界
scenes.
でマインは周囲
In
を
the new
巻き込んで
animation style.
本作りを始める。
I appreciate the fact that this actually looks a whole lot more realistic and proportionalized. Before it just felt like the heads were way too big and the eyes were just too big. But now everything just feels more proportional.
It feels
I'm
great.
familiar with so far what's been shown.
Yeah, that's season 1 stuff for now.
Mhm.
We'll
But
see
the
where
fact that they
we'll see
actually
where's
went
this new
in
stuff for
and reanimated the earlier season parts to show. It's really nice.
マルク持ちの見食いだったマインはその後マルク領を買われて神殿の見込み習いとなり、そこでも本作りに奮闘していたが、下町の仲間や家族に危険が及ぶことを恐れたマインは家族との別れを決断する。そしてローゼマイン、ローゼマイン、
はい。
呼ばれたらすぐ返事をしないと怪しまれるぞ。君はマインから名を改め貴族の娘ローゼマインとなった。夏の洗礼式まで上級貴族カルステッドの娘として教育を受ける。その後アウブの養女となり印刷業の拡大に尽力してもらう。
はい。よろしくお願いいたします、カルステッド様。
そうではないローゼマイン。
お父様。
ローゼマイン、洗礼式に失敗したり君の出自が公になれば何が起きるか理解できるであろう。
The pressure.
The seriousness that is just portrayed from his sentence there and that one image.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know in order to know how serious this whole situation is. But also, Karsten and Rosamund being uncomfortable with, like, Rosamund specifically being like, I forget, I need to call you dad now.
Yeah.
Well, she had finally gotten used to Gunther being her dad and
Yeah.
being open with that, and now all of a sudden it's just like, nope, new dad. Even though I've
Yeah.
only met you a handful of times.
はい。みんなを守るために、私、頑張るよ。
Got better. Opening time.
The opening is definitely very pretty.
Yes.
A lot of shots that we're never 100% sure where they're supposed to be located, but it's very
We're still confused. Because there ain't no river next to Sylvester's estate.
But I love
Well-
the pop
Here's the
book.
thing with that.
Well, here's the thing. There is a quite a large river that flows through the Duchy of Ehrenfest, and it passes by the city of Ehrenfest, and it goes all the way down to Leising territory because we
Yep.
know about the ferry. However,
It's on the complete other
the description
side.
of the buildings and the river and the placement and the geography does not match the city of Ehrenfest. So it's likely to be somewhere else in Ehrenfest. So you got to think, where are we traveling this season?
Oh, true.
Mm.
The only place I can think of is Heisendel, maybe?
No, that doesn't
No.
happen in Pop 4.
I'm pretty sure
Oh.
that is in. Isn't that like? I'm pretty sure that might have been actually the Lice Gang state or something.
Well, that's my guess. It's either the Lies Gang region or it could be Ilner.
Yeah, it's either Ilgner or Lice Gang.
Let's see.
Those are the. If that turns out to be Sylvester's castle, I will throw a fit. I will.
I know. We definitely need a good shot of what his castle looks like because we really don't know the layout of the noble quarter. We get the city of Ehrenfest itself with the temple. We get the temple, and we get a map of basically Ehrenfest for when they have to go around and get stuff, and then the whole country.
Yep.
Oh.
Though
Regardless-
Sylvester's
Otherwise, we
castle is
never get a
thoroughly
good shot at
described.
Sylvester's castle. Not once.
Sylvester's castle, the inside layout is thoroughly described. So they better keep that accurate to the lore.
Regardless of the accuracy of where this is, I love that it is a pop-up book. It
Yes.
is absolutely gorgeous.
Right.
That is awesome.
It's a living book. It is beautiful.
Right. I love it with this particular part here. She's literally kind of either hopping through it, and then things just gradually change. It's showing how she's moving forward in life and how things are changing all that while.
Yes.
It's beautiful. Oh, it's so cool.
And our first
Of course, they have to do the very simpy. Ah! Baby boy!
All right. I know we brought this up before, but the fact that they were animating the book covers.
Yes, that
I'm
was
trying to get-
awesome. I love how they animated each of the. I think it's the first volume of the first 3 books. So yeah, that's volume 1. Volume 1 of part 1.
Yeah, and then
And then the next one would have been
volume 1 of part 2.
No, that wasn't volume 1. That was more like either volume.
1 second, I have them right here.
Volume 3.
I think first part 1 is her holding up her book with her sitting on something, and that was book 2.
That one, okay, so that specific one is part 2, volume 3.
Yep.
Okay.
I have the books next to me right now, so I'm like looking
and
through
honestly,
them.
they could have gotten away with just having it still, but the fact that they gave it just a little bit of extra life in there and add movement to it, that was nice.
Yes.
For as short as it is, the fact that they just gave it that little bit of extra in there, that was nice.
And the borders with the flowers that are so detailed, it's gorgeous.
It's just so pretty. Wilfried! Sylvester! Oh, they look so. Oh my god, wait, Angelica was so pretty.
Yes.
Okay, I will bring this up right now just because we all know it at this point in time. The whole AI bit. I understand why people complained, but for as short as a snippet as it was, you really could have easily missed it.
Yeah. No, people were
really
very.
I understand why people complain, but I don't understand why people complained that badly.
it's AI inside of art, so it's obviously going to ruffle a lot of feathers. It's obviously just morally wrong to use AI when specifically in animation. But yeah.
I can
Because
understand if they need to figure out a process in order to make it look good and then take it out later. And clearly that didn't happen this time.
it's because everything that's done by AI is a job that's removed from somebody, and when
Yeah.
you remove a job from somebody, it's slowly killing you're essentially slowly killing the art form,
Yep.
Right.
And
and
also,
eventually everything is going to be just AI slop, you know.
yeah, and also AI is stolen content. Everything that is AI generated is stolen art from someone else.
Fair enough.
And it's not, basically, you're not crediting the original artist that you based the drawing off of, because AI won't give you the original artist.
Right.
That's the main point of why AI is bad to use, is first of all, it's taking away jobs, and second of all, it's stealing art from other people to train its models.
With that said, had they used it just to try to get concepts down, that would have been fine. Had they removed it after the fact and put in what they needed to, the fact that they left it in, yeah, that came to bite them in the butt. So,
Yep.
following episode 1, they have supposed to have retouched it up and took out the AI portion and redid it enough to continue on.
Yep. And it's so sad that this is from, it's another person who did the AI and just
Mm-hmm.
gave it to Wit, and Wit didn't notice and put it in. So it's mostly the quality control on Wit's part that they should have noticed, but hey.
Right.
It's their job to make sure that their product, because it has their name on it, is good enough to
Yep.
be shown to the population.
Fair enough. All right.
Why aren't all the characters so hot now?
They gotta make everybody look pretty.
I can't, like, with Brigitte looking so good right now. I can't. This is one of
I
the.
still feel like this is a dream sequence.
This is
Yeah, we
still
talked
weird.
about this.
I can't. This specific sequence is still weird to me.
You know, in the first 2 seasons,
Like, my
in the
camera.
opening, but that was more of her desire than it was reality. So it's kind of like that. It's like this has to have been a dream where she wants to just be who she was, running as a healthy girl with the people she cares about.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, it's not the dream sequence she had about her worries about being left behind, because that one was in
No.
a field. They're obviously running through the city in this, so
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
It's still funny to me because a beautiful mind would have fainted immediately.
yep. There's no way she would have been able to keep up for any amount of time at this point.
She can run, but like after like what 3 to 5 seconds, she immediately gets out of breath. Girl has no stamina.
Okay, and that brings me into the other thing, the stuff that they were dropping for the season.
She
But
does run.
it's not even the running part so much. It's like why she's so sickly.
Yeah, they skip over this whole part in episode 1. I hope to God they come back to why she's sick.
They're gonna need to. They have time to put it in there, but they're pushing
Because that's
it
the
a little bit
whole
too much.
point of this season.
That
Like,
chapter is a lot in itself.
Like the fact that they skipped the whole medical examination.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done that.
That like it's the whole reasoning behind why this season exists.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue
Anyway,
and get
in.
past the opening.
Yes.
The fact that they're on top of the wall. Though I will say this, I really appreciate the way the blessings are done in this season.
That is true.
The magic
Really detailed.
has been beautiful. Dobe! I love that. I've become a noble, episode 1. Karstad's estate, wonderful. Cornelius, baby boy! Baby boy!
Okay. I will say this. I do wish we had a proper map of the nobles' quarter to see where, like, Karsted's estate is, to see the actual design of the castle for Sylvester's.
Yeah. We know that Karsted's estate is literally right next to Sylvester's.
But that's it. We don't know the rest of the layout. We got maybe a very, very brief glimpse during a flyover scene during an earlier season, but not enough to actually give us the information we need.
Yep. It's still quite fun to see Karsted's estate.
Yep.
Also, Cornelius, beautiful baby boy. Beautiful 10-year-old boy here.
He seems older than 10, though.
Well, yeah. He's raised to be the most Elvira. Are you kidding? Oh my god! I remember we said Magpie always gets like this with Ferdinand.
Yep.
You know, if we redub this whole series like we were planning on doing, in the funny way, we are so going to change Elvira into just the name Magpie.
Yes. Yes. An affirmative. Every time Elvira's name is said, we just shall say Magpie.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun redubbing this season.
Otherwise, I would also say our Empress Magpie, just to be a little bit dramatic, but you know.
Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious, this is gonna be great. He has great reasons as to why he doesn't want to be a retainer of the Archducal family. That will come up much later, though.
Do we want to attempt to bring it up now? Because we don't know if it's properly going to cover it. With them cutting information left and right.
Well, it's only going to come out in the next parts.
If they cut, well, they do mention like from time to time why. Like, there's like little lore drops of Cornelius that, especially because this is an anime and we're not in Rosemine's POV, you're getting a lot of character lore drops that Rosemine does not know.
Well, yeah, a lot of this was from the side stories, but we're still lacking certain bits of information.
Most of Cornelia's storyline is kept intact, actually, funnily enough.
Oh.
Yeah. Cornelia's storyline is one of the things they did not cut.
Thank goodness.
It's one of the more important ones to explain like why they have such a strong emotional attachment to each other later on in the series.
Mm-hmm.
Because they do get really, really attached to one another. Not as much as Rosemine and Ferdinand, but like that's a whole other situation going on there.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Later in the series, we'll discuss this back again. Wait, the fact that Cornelius is like almost the same size as Elvira is 10 years old. I just don't understand, he's so tall.
Honestly, he probably has his dad and his grandfather's tall genes, you know?
Oh yeah, Elvira. Dude, he's a 10-year-old that's almost the size of Elvira. Oh, that's great. Oh yes, Karstead, push her forward. Get her to introduce herself.
にかかります。ローゼマインと申します。水の女神、フルートレーヌの清らかな流れに導かれし出会いに祝福を祈ることをお許しください。
許します。
水の女神、フリュートレーヌよ。新たな出会いに祝福を。
I still adore the fact that they keep the blessings color accurate. And also the rings are color accurate too! We discussed this last time!
That said,
We were talking about that so much, checking birth seasons and everything with the rings just to make sure.
That does remind me of two things. One, blessings normally are supposed to rain down and not go directly to a person's ring.
Yes.
Yeah,
that is
an
one thing that did
inaccuracy.
change, but I think it's more because in this case it's personal versus in general.
No, it's something that something that the manga did and the anime copied, but at first I was like kind of grumpy about it because it doesn't follow the proper description of how the blessings are. But
Yeah.
After the next scene, it's growing on me.
I do like how I personally do enjoy the fact that the blessings are going to the rings more than raining on someone. Because it does feel more like a sort of mana exchange, like blessing wise, instead of just, wasteful.
Right.
Well, the fact that it looks wasteful is why most nobles stop doing that shit for real in most times,
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Because it is
also
the raining down is so wasteful.
Alright. Now going into ring colors.
Yes.
During what was it, season 2? If not into season 3.
Season 3 mostly is when we have noble rings start showing up.
Some of them were accurate, but
most of them weren't.
I don't know if mine's was just I know it was temporary, but
she had a devouring ring on, which
okay,
it was correct. It was yellow.
Other than the one she picked up right at the end, the ones that she was given to borrow specifically for the Trombe hunt did not match color-wise. Same thing, more or less, if you see the ring that Ferdinand has on top of the bracelet, because the bracelet had all the colored stones, though I don't think his ring color was accurate.
I would have to go back. I'll probably insert an image in the video to be like, this
I
is the
can't remember
color.
the specific scene, but it does show them, and I thought something was up with that, but I couldn't remember for sure.
I personally do appreciate it.
But
Ferdinand being Ferdinand, and from where he is, maybe his ring that he had back then, he's long since replaced it with one of his own making, and for him, color be damned.
Yeah, but also the color of your noble ring is so important in noble culture. Kinda.
Not to mention they're size adjusting.
Yeah. They are, and I do appreciate that they do show the fact that the rings are size adjusting in this.
Yes.
When the ring is in fact made like this is your ring and your ring is registered to you, it will adjust to your size.
Uh-huh.
And it's great. I do appreciate the emphasis. It is such something that only people who have read the book would know to look out for. Just notice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing that Lago does not care for the ring.
Adjusting ring is something you see commonly in gaming trope style shows.
Yep. But yeah.
Okay, with all that said, I do appreciate the fact that they have been putting so much detail in. Especially this season. They show the rings a lot.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Just a precise reminder. Blue is for summer. And Elvira is born in autumn.
これから私があなたの母です。
She's just sorry,
一応
baby.
旧大点はもらえたみたい。
ローゼマイン、三男のコルネリウスだ。
Yeah, her outfit has a lot of greens and yellows.
Yeah, because
And it
we're in
is brought
spring.
up later about
Because we're
the
in spring.
season. Well, later in the episode, they do mention at the tail end, outfits are determined color-wise by your birth season or the season that you're currently celebrating.
Generally, Elvira's outfits will generally have quite a few shades of yellow in them, while keeping to the season color. So she'll wear actually like a green. Later in the episode, she wears blue.
Yep.
With yellow accents, I believe. But yeah, she has a lot of yellow accents typically.
Because it's the summer season.
Yep. Again, color-wise, spring is green, which is the current season, so you'll see a lot of green outfits around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Summer is blue. Yellow is for autumn, and red and white. You specifically red and white. It is mentioned in the books.
White.
Red and white are for winter.
Okay.
Yes. Rosemont makes a
of
passing remark about
white
the fact that her
for-
outfits look like Christmas outfits.
Yes.
To her. But yeah.
Red is for the goddess of Earth, who is asleep during the season of winter
Yep,
due
Gadol.
to her husband,
Life.
Ebeglebe, who is life, which is represented with the color white.
Yep.
Anyway,
there's a whole lore about this that I don't even think the anime is gonna cover.
コルネリウスだ。
こうして貴族街での生活
And
が
so my
始まっ
life in
た。
Noble District
けれ
began.
ど
The toilet!
春も嫌だった
It looks so weird. Oh,
I'd be creeped
dude,
out too.
this is where my RIP, the sequence is so fast, you get lost.
Yeah, it is Disney.
This all happens, by the way, I think in like 2 to 3 chapters, this whole sequence.
Yeah.
It's like 3 chapters of
Elvira.
information we just skipped over.
From the day that she walks into in front of Elvira to the day that she celebrates her baptism is about 2 weeks.
Yep. We covered like 2 weeks of content in here.
Okay.
Oh my god.
With that said, they completely skipped over the parts where she has to convince Elvira to grab it, even though it was a trend started by or sold to lesser nobles, even though it wasn't actually selling that well.
It wasn't even a trend yet. Actually, it is mentioned verbally, but very fast, that it wasn't selling well. Like they mentioned basically the whole noble custom out loud instead of showing it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of annoying.
Basically, the higher up you are in status, the more you're expected to set the trends versus follow them.
Yep. Though,
so
I
just
do
convincing
appreciate...
Elvira was an interesting thing, but you know.
Yep.
Who doesn't like having nice shiny hair?
Again, Rosemont shouldn't have shiny hair right now, but she does. Anyway. Yeah, this is where they mention it.
比べると高いので、下級貴族にはなかなか売れないと聞きました。上級貴族向きの商品かもしれませんね。漁師の奥様におすすめしたら喜んでくださるでしょうか。
きっと。
ベンノさん、仕事が増えたよ。よかったね。
Benno was not happy.
お待たせしました。今日は一体どのような味かしら。
Again, we discussed this. Why is Ella delivering the food?
Yeah,
she would not be delivering the food.
Also, Elvira starts eating right away.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, they cut the Rosemary was eating at the same time, but it's like that's a poor illustration of the nobles constantly poison testing or having to prove that the food that they're offering is not poison, and that's a plot point that keeps coming up over and over again. And then it becomes two major plot points. One later on where a certain girl eats a certain piece of candy, which is like, uh-oh. And another point where a certain servant noticed that his master is not bothering tasting his food when it's coming from a certain person.
I just realized who you were talking about when a certain girl eats a piece of candy.
Wonder who that was.
Dude, that's not coming up for quite a while.
I know, but it's foreshadowing. And as I'm pretty sure that as soon as you read that part, you, whistles and bells just rang out like crazy.
Dude,
You know.
when she ate that candy without anyone poison testing it, I was like, oh, this is so dumb. We're so over. This is so over. But again,
okay. My brain has finally caught up, but I know what your guys are talking about. It took me a little bit there. It was just like, oh yeah, why are you bringing that up?
because
we
we're
are
talking
nowhere
about
near that content.
Well,
because
We're far closer to Ferdinand's eating habits than we are to that.
Ferdinand
yeah, but the
eating
thing
habits.
the thing is that you're probably not gonna animate the Nobles poison testing all at the same time just to save content, but you do need to set the precedent. You know, you do need to show that this is the normal custom so that people know. But they're not showing it, so people are not gonna know. So when we do hit the villain plot points, it's gonna be like, oh, it's gonna fall flat. You know.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they're going to start talking about a certain person eating food without poison testing, even though everyone around him is telling him
like
to.
that? We're not afraid of spoilers, and you're gonna have to edit this anyway.
Again, I cannot with Ferdinand. The fact that because if I remember correctly, the Ferdinand eating habits will start in this season.
Yes.
Yes.
Because Ferdinand goes back over to the temple when he's not busy directly helping Sylvester, in which case Eckhart goes with him, and eventually they're going to have to go get Mine to go and get him to eat and to rest because he won't listen to anybody else and nobody else can get to him because he's in his hidden room. And the hidden room has mana restrictions. And the only person who can bypass that is Mine.
Yep. Certain person's eating habits.
Is this due to a mana overflow circuit?
No, it's mana
Mine
restriction.
has enough mana capacity and the fact of all the elements, just like Ferdinand, that she is on level with him from that standpoint, though not so much on skill of using it.
No.
Okay.
She can unlock the door so she could tell him to go eat because no one else can get into the room.
Uh-huh.
Basically, it's like a mana. Like she has enough mana just to open the door, which he has threatened her to up the mana so that she can't.
Well, it's not to open the doors to be able to enter the room. It's like the room doesn't allow people that has too little mana to a certain amount mana below a certain amount that to enter a room, and she's pretty much the only one that qualifies to be able to enter that room.
Though he does at some point threaten her to up the amount so that she can't get in.
Well, he doesn't like being disturbed while he's working, but he basically consumes so many potions just to keep on going. It's not good for him.
That ain't working. That's just passion.
It's still work.
He is not doing work when he's in that hidden room. He is doing passion projects. Research.
You can't tell me you're not exhausted after doing something you're passionate about, because it means you're putting in the work and effort to do it.
When he's working, he's doing Sylvester's job.
Alright, let's continue. Because we are not even at the halfway point.
Oh, goodness. Anyway, food.
これはお茶の香りがして とても美味しいですね。
Ella,
このクッ
get
キー
out.
はフェルディナンド様に
You're
頼ん
not
でいらっ
supposed
しゃい
to
ま
be
す。
here.
フェルディナンド様がそうではもう一ついただこうかしら。
お母様にとって
My only
Magpie loves
argument.
Ferdinand's info this the most.
That said, my only argument towards why Ella's serving the food and not somebody else, maybe it's because Rosemine doesn't have enough personal servants at the moment just to be moving stuff along. Versus,
Well,
It's more for
even though it
character
is in
introduction
Elvira's
reasons.
house.
at this point in the story, Rosemine is severely understaffed.
Yeah.
No
So
shit.
Ella serving the food after having made it makes the most sense. Also from a non-poisoning standpoint too. The less hands it passes through, the less chances of anything happening.
Also, we must preface this. Ella is currently not even allowed in the kitchen.
Yep, and that's stated.
Yes,
Yep.
she's still at the temple kitchen, so
Yep.
yeah.
Well, she was
It's her
using a side kitchen.
She's using a side
Yep.
kitchen right now, not the main one.
Yeah, for the
And is
orphanage.
basically only allowed to do treats. No food,
Yep.
nothing. Until she gains the trust, which is actually pretty fast, considering.
Yeah, everybody loves Rosemine's cooking, and since Ella can do it.
And also, Cornelius is liking a certain dessert that Ella's preparing.
Roseline gets so many of her people under her based on food.
Yep.
They're like, originally they come in like, oh yeah, we're gonna stay here for a bit, da da da, and then they stay for food.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the
Well,
amount of time that her attendants will
Rosemine's
throw anything
recipe.
to just go to restaurants.
Well, Rosemine has the most unique recipes because her stuff actually has flavor and taste to it and variety versus everything else that seems very, very bland. It's not hot and spicy, but there's still enough there that it's just like, ooh.
You know what's really funny? That just reminded me of when they entered the Royal Academy and every single one of the people there is just like, is this just sugar? There's nothing but sugar in here. What is this?
Right.
The disappointment in everyone from Fest and eating
I know,
sovereignty
they got a
food.
little too spoiled on Rosemine's stuff.
Exactly.
Dude, the amount of kids who are like, we love going to the Royal Academy for the food. Anyway, back to noble food. Back to
フェルディナ
Elvira
ンド
eating
情報
food.
は最も食いつきが良い。
Oh, look at that! It's Ferdinand! In the wrong colored outfit. Because he needs to be more accurate blue so we can recognize him
完全
apparently.
にアイドルのディナーショーに来てるファンの顔だね。
Even when he's in a bull outfit, he needs to be blue because he's only in blue.
That said, supposedly they got something right about the cape this time around.
Yes, the cape is blue!
Yeah,
The cape
it's
is blue!
It's not an ochre cape like everyone else in Fest.
No, it's the wrong shade of blue.
Yeah,
It's the wrong shade of blue, but it's blue. So
it's blue.
I'll let it slide, but I'm still pissed that it's the wrong shade of blue.
Well, supposedly he had the wrong color cape during
Yes,
the
he
previous
is that
stuff,
in
so-
season 3 in season 2 during the Chombe extermination, his cape is ochre yellow.
Yeah, it switches from blue to yellow depending on which scene you're watching.
Yeah.
Like, it's a split second and you miss it, but when you notice it, you can't unsee that.
Dude, his cape is like magical. He keeps switching colors. And then sometimes he'll appear with a cape and it's yellow. Like
Yeah.
it happens more
last-
often than not that his cape is the wrong color. And it got on people's nerves.
There's a good reason for that.
Though I am still pissed. His cape is dark blue, not cyan. That ain't the right color blue.
Well, they got it closer this time, so.
Anyway, that's my little rant on the fact that the color of the cape is
貴
wrong.
族の名前を覚えるのが大変です新館長。
神殿以外では
I love
名
the
前で呼ぶように言っ
manipulation.
たはずだ。
はいフェルディナンド様。
少しは手加減してやれフェルディナンド。
覚えなければ後で困る。そうだな。ではやる気が出る褒美をつけよう。洗礼式に出席する貴族の名前をすべて覚え、洗礼式と就任式を無事に終えた暁には、神殿図書室の鍵の管理を任せよう。
それってもしかして。
その通りだ。私の許可なく図書室へ入
I
る。
did also mention it last time, but you'll rarely see Karstead and Elvira, even though they are married with 3 kids, interact with one another.
鍵の管理はもともと神殿長の職務で。
Well, their relationship is that strained, all things
Yep.
considered.
Their relationship right now is not doing well.
And you can
And
see her
also,
head.
it's so funny how short Elvira is.
Yep.
I never knew how short Elvira was before now.
Well, it wasn't like we ever got a good representation for that.
Yep. It's so funny. Though I question, will Rosemine be about the same size?
It's very well possible she's going to be pretty short.
Rosemine is definitely going to be pretty short. She's...
Anyway.
ないか。
相変わらずフェルディナンド様は人を使うのがお上手ですわね。
あれが扱いやすいだけだ。
Yep. Her training like a soldier is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Training montage!
The training montage and Cornelius getting concerned for her.
やっていけそうかい？
はい。
ん？
私、失敗するわけにはいかないのです。
この目は嫌いではないな。
コルネリウス様の妹として恥ずかしくないように頑張ります。
兄様と呼ぶ方が良い。
はい。コルネリウス兄様。
たまには息抜きが必要だ。
Yes.
どうしたい？ローゼマイン。
本が読みたいです。
Oh my god, they're so
そんな
cute!
に本が好きなのか？
Yep.
大好きです。
And these events now affirm Cornelius to his role.
He's like, oh, she needs to go outside, proceeds to faint while walking to the FN library in his own estate.
Yep.
And
Bring on Big Brother Protector now.
Yep.
そなたがローゼマインの
I am still, you know what would have been funny if we saw Lampracht running after Wilfried at the end? Like we do in the little image. We just see Cornelius just pop up after him to be like, no, she's gonna die!
洗礼式を明日に控えた夏の半ば。上の兄様2人が
Look at the siblings! Cornelius is so scared he's gonna kill her by doing
ま
this.
さか妹だとは思わなかったな。
And honestly, Rosemine very well may have died from that.
No, I'm going to laugh when we finally get Bonifacius.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Like, he
when he eats her to the roof!
You're worried about Lamprecht tossing her up and down a little bit? It's
Wait.
Bonifacius we gotta worry about.
Dude, Bonifacius eats her up to the roof and Cornelius has to catch her so that she doesn't die.
Our little shoe mill won't be able to handle it.
Dude, it's so funny because Cornelius is in fact correct here. She could very well die from him shaking her like this.
And
Yes.
these other two guys are like, nah, that can't happen.
We saw her heal a whole area like it was nothing.
トロンベ討伐の際に同行していたんだ。私たちは騎士だからな。ランプレヒトだ。エッグハルトだ。
The fact that they reanimated just that particular part.
Yes.
We have a lot of people wishing that they would, what studio would take over redoing
all of
seasons
the
1
parts.
through 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I don't blame them for it one bit.
We all can agree with studio did a great job with, like, they really took the source material and really, like, you can feel the love for just the series in general. Like, you can
Other
tell
than the small mistakes,
yeah,
they are taking enough from it to actually show that they give a damn.
yeah. Like,
Now,
there's a lot of moments in there where you're like, yeah, this is not necessary, but thank you for putting it in. Like, us fans really do appreciate the small details that only really book readers would notice, but they're still so important.
Now, is there plenty of stuff out there that we wish they would still have put in? Yes. Is there stuff out there that obviously is not accurate? Yes. That said, there's enough there that just like, oh, hey, they're actually following along with the story, even if they do have to drop a whole bunch of bits.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like from episode 3, we're probably going to be more happy because I'm pretty sure we're going to start seeing stuff from book 2 already.
Well, hopefully they backtrack on some stuff because
yeah,
you guys aren't really going to be super happy with the beginning of episode 2.
Oh no. What did they do?
It's more like, what did they not do?
No!
Let's get through this one.
Let's finish
We're not
this.
skipping through this. We'll get through this. But I will warn you right before the start of episode 2.
Oh no.
フェルディナンド様の護衛騎士をしている。フェルディナンド様が庇護するとおっしゃった見込み習いだから、私も君を妹として大事にする。よろしく、ローゼマイン。
I did mention this last time. It's very cute to see that Eckhard and Rosemary already have a good rapport just because both of them appreciate Ferdinand.
ならば今日は女性陣が大騒ぎするかもしれぬ。
Lamprecht and Rosemary won't exactly have the best rapport, and it's actually going to affect Cornelius, Lamprecht, and Eckhard's relationships will depend strongly on how each of their lords interact with one another.
Anybody want to add to it before I start it back up?
Because like Eckhard and Cornelius actually get along with each other quite well because of the fact that Ferdinand and Rosemary get along. But Cornelius and Lamprecht at some point in the story do not really, they don't see eye to eye.
Well, they're having to be separated so much that nothing is coordinated between Wilfried and Rosemine, not to mention you got the one wrong person bending Wilfried's ear.
Ugh.
So
Wilfried's such a good kid too.
He would have been better had he been taught right, but obviously he has not been, which will be brought up later.
Yep.
ご存知なんですね。
ああ、年が近いから、フェルディナンド様が神殿に入るまでは一緒に騎士団にいたのだ。
学生の頃のフェルディナンド様はどんな感じだったのですか？
何をやらせても完璧だから、妬んだりひがんだりするより、
Bonding over Ferdinand.
崇拝対象だったよ。ローゼマイン、フェルディナンド様を大事にしてくれ。私はあの方の味方が一人でも増えてほしいのだ。
わかりました。
洗礼式おめでとう、ローゼマイン。
Dude, they skip so much in between. There's so much skip.
おめでとう、ローゼマイン。今日の祝いにこれを。
Like we're already like halfway through book 1 at this point when we get to this part.
あら、素敵ですこと。
Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, the
あ
detail
れ作っ
work.
たのルーリと母さんだ。ここは父さん。
This makes me want to cry too. It hits much harder on second watch, actually.
ローゼマイン、落ち着きなさい。
This is at least my 4th watch, so it's easier to get through. But it still hurts.
カルステッド、全員部屋から出せ。私が許可するまで誰も入ってくるな。まったく君は。
She's rubbing her face so much.
Oh, so cute with the big eyes.
タオルから顔を離さないように。
She's just
衣装を
adorable.
汚したら私は帰るからな。
Alright, we're almost to the part that I brought up last
ま
time.
さか洗礼式当日の朝にこのようなことになるとは。
洗礼式当日の朝に大好きな家族が作ったかんざしを持ってくるなんて狙ってやったとしか思えないですよ。
喜ばせようと思ったが逆効果だったようだ。髪飾りはもう二度と送らないことにする。
待ってください。喜びました。すごく嬉しいです。これからも送ってください。
またこのような状況になるのはごめん被る。
新館長の意地
面倒くさい。本当に面倒くさいな君は。
悪。すごく嬉しいのは本当なんです。でもすごく寂しくなるから今度から数日前にお願
This has been
いし
so
ます。
hard on
わかっ
her.
た。考慮するから。
Well, the fact that she has no one to really open up to other than Ferdinand, and she probably barely had any privacy just to let it all out until now.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
getting that hair stick is just like, nope, that's what did it in.
She's
is
been
so
bottling it up so long that when she saw it, it all came flowing out. It's like
It's
all
exploded.
the soda bottle has been shook and the lid was released.
Like-
And-
It's quite important also to remember she may be mentally like what, 20 something?
Yeah,
Give or
25. Give or take.
But she's been living
Yeah.
in this child's body for quite a while. And
Better part of 2, almost 3 years.
she was 5 when 4 or 5?
5.
5. She was 5 when she first came into Rosemine's body. So like she's been Rosemine now for over 4 years. So she's like just about to turn 8.
Yep.
Technically.
Even though they say 7, but we all know she's actually 8.
Because she turned 7 twice. Anyway, let's keep
All
going.
right, I will continue on, but I will stop it when I get to that particular point again, because I
Yep.
will bring it up.
yes.
We are all
You
ready
can
to
Nakian-nasai.
hear how Ed feels about this specific thing.
Okay, we're more or less there, but we should be able to get a better shot. There we go.
That's the shot.
All right.
So
So,
beautiful.
Go, Kate.
at this point in time, she is being called a saint, but in the future, she is often compared to the goddess Menistianora.
Miss
There we go.
Theonora.
Yes.
In this particular shot, you cannot say she does not seem like a little goddess right here, because that is awfully close to how the goddess actually looks.
It is surprisingly close to, like, if you take an image of Miss Theonora and copy paste it next to Rosemine currently, yeah. It looks like a child version of Miss Theonora.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it
So
does.
the fact that even at this point in stage, it almost feels like an unintentional setup, all things considered.
But again, at this point in the story, no one knows what what Mr. Norris looks like. So
Right.
it's a specific thing that only
Let
like
alone hasn't even
book
been
readers
brought
will
up.
know. Yeah.
Right.
Mr. Nora as a goddess hasn't even been brought up yet.
We know about the main gods, but that's it.
Rosemary knows about all of them. She's read so many transcripts of the gods now that she knows them.
That said, not all of them were brought up. The only ones
Yep.
that have really been brought up were the main gods, particularly those over the seasons and the mother and father.
Yep.
That said, in the future, I know some of these sub-gods will be brought up, but maybe this Senora will not really be brought up all that much.
Well, she's
I wanna
always
say
brought
not
up
till part
around the
4.
library. Every single
Yeah.
time she goes anywhere near a library, she'll talk about Miss Nora.
Fair enough. But we haven't heard it as from the anime at this point in time.
Nope.
So with that said, the fact that she looks like such a little goddess right now is just like, oh my god!
She does
It
look really
feels
cute.
like foreshadowing, if not just a little spoiler in there, even though there's nothing preluding it. I just had to bring it up because eventually we know with Heartmoot basically propping her up even more and more beyond saint status.
Oh yeah.
Let's continue. I had to get some water. There we go.
Ah, yes. I was drinking my boba, so I was feeling
仕方
great.
ないな君は
Look at that! He has a green ring,
文具シュレール
people!
の癒し
It's green!
It was
Green
yellow in the other season.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one is
That's
more
why
accurate.
I brought that up before about ring colors maybe not being accurate on top of mine's temporary ring because colors weren't matching up.
And the light novel, his ring was originally red. Oh, sorry.
Their defaults were normally yellow.
Wait,
So-
is his ring red in the light novel? 1 minute.
Originally.
Green. Winter is red.
His birth season is red, isn't it?
No, I believe Ferdinand was born in spring.
He is in spring.
Officially born in spring.
Yeah, so why would in the light novel his birth why would it be red?
I don't know,
Like
but
I
at the
said, he doesn't care.
Oh,
He
yeah,
doesn't
true.
care. He only cares about purpose. I mean, if a red ring is more advantageous to him at the time, that's what he'll wear.
True. Yeah,
if the
birth
blue
season
one is
is
more
spring.
advantageous, he'll wear it. Or
out of it or an advantage or it's just better quality, he'll take it.
I will say, I do find it quite convenient that whoever made the Bookworm Wiki, thank you so much for putting the birth season as the color behind each of the character. You are awesome. You know, I cannot wait to see what Bridget's ring is, because also her birth season is not confirmed. So I wonder which one they're going to go for her.
Well, considering we get a pretty decent shot of the two of them in the next scene.
Yeah, because Brigitte is. This is funny, okay? Brigitte's two birth season that she could possibly be are either summer or winter.
Oh, those are two polar opposites.
Yeah.
She's a knight. It could be winter because she has Leidenschaft's protection.
Yep. But wouldn't Leidenschaft be summer?
Yeah, so I'm saying as she's a knight, she could have Leidenschaft's protection in addition to her.
Okay, you did miss a couple of other just segments right there as we're talking about.
Sorry, go back! Go back!
Talk a lot about the god statues.
Let's go about the god statues, because we finally get good images of the gods, and I can tell you guys which one
we'll
is
get
which.
better ones here in a moment, but It's more of the characters they pass through.
Yep. Look at the gods.
So-
Okay, so I figured out while I was editing my reaction to the first to the trailer that the gods are placed in season order.
Okay.
In order
Yeah,
of
that makes
seasons.
sense. Spring, summer, and then we got the mother and father, and then fall, and then the 2 for winter.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember in the trailer we were all debating who was who was Shitsaria? Was this Shitsaria or Train?
Are we
Well,
referring?
now we're aware. So
Yeah. So for context, oh yeah.
Are we referring to the statues from the near perspective of the edge of the screen, or from the center of the?
So from the
screen?
left side, so we're going
Right.
from left to right. It goes Blue Train. So it's spring, then summer with Leidenschaft. Then we have God of Darkness, Goddess of Light. Then we have the Goddess of Fall, Gaduld.
Yeah.
no,
Shitsaria.
Gaduld is winter.
Yep, Shitsaria,
Yeah.
and then Gaduld is winter with her husband.
Specifically,
Ewiglebe.
Gaduld is the goddess of earth. It's
Yeah.
just she's represented during wintertime because her husband, Ewiglebe, the god of life,
Yep.
puts her into a deep sleep, or basically encases her in ice, preventing her from being able to do her job.
Yep. Yep. And also, we talked about the fact that I talked about this quite extensively in the other video. Why the heck does Leidenschaft and Shitsaria have the exact same spear? They have spears in their hands.
Okay, they're close, but they're not the same, because you can see how much more of a point, but in the next shot, they do look exactly the same, which is probably, again, another editing error.
Yeah.
That said, in this shot particularly, you can see how they're a bit different, even though the quality isn't that good.
Yep.
There is more of a point on the spear versus the staff, but from the next shot, they look exactly the same.
Yep. And also, it's quite important to mention that all of the gods' different instruments are actually portrayed here on the altar. Also, we also were questioning whether the banners of like the blue banner here would change depending on the season.
Which would make sense. I mean, they're celebrating summer right now, which is that blue for fire. But
which is, by the way, the color the cape is supposed to be.
Yeah.
I will not let that go. The cape is the wrong color. It's not meant to be cyan. It's dark blue.
I know.
We were also
down. It's an animation error. We know.
We were also talking about, this is something I said that we weren't even sure if the banners also represent the church being the blue priest, so the noble priest in the church. Whether the blue was that or seasonal representation.
But again, the blue priests, the noble priests represent summer, Leidenschaft.
Yes. On a normal basis.
Yeah. Which is quite funny, may I add. They're basically walking swords. Technicality.
Oh, that has more than one meaning there.
Summer is Leidenschaft.
Okay, spear. Leidenschaft has a spear. The sword is Elbegleib's.
Fine, they are walking spears.
Not any better, but you know.
Don't take me out of context.
I think plenty of other people will. Anyway.
To see the people in the crowd.
Do not take me out of context.
Anyway, with that said, considering
also,
how
I appreciate the
temples
purple
are
flowers.
made,
I must be mentioned, I appreciate purple flowers. Purple will always reign. Purple is the dominant color.
I know.
All hail purple!
Purple.
Praise be to Chaos for the ghost of purple.
Which is the main
No.
reason why I will forever stand as an Arnsbach noble till the end of my
All
days.
right.
I will take that lilac cape until my death. Anyway,
Even replaced with Alexandria.
I would like to input something just a little bit.
Yes.
So again, the whole blue and gold that's being used for the banner, when it comes to royal colors or colors that holds more significant importance, most people will think red initially. History has shown purple and or blue actually holding more significance for those of higher status because of how rare they were to come by, let alone keep and hang on to during the dying process.
Yes.
There were a lot of times where the means of getting hold of what you need to dye it with were extremely rare, hard to find, etc. The fact that there is so many blue accents in there, and the gold as acting as tribute, it's something valuable, easily workable due to even relatively low temperatures of heat being able to melt it by comparison to other metals.
Yep.
It made it more workable for display purposes. So the fact that the colors being represented here are blue and gold probably leans more towards into that as well.
It's not cheap, guys. Expensive stuff.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, all of the God's items, every single one of them features bits of gold in there in one form or another, be it from the spear and the staff, the crown, the cloak has plenty of it, the shield, the chalice, and even the sword.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's a unifying color throughout the whole
The
thing.
Cape of Darkness. Dude, the thing is that they all have their own names, and it's so funny.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, continuing on. Alright, that was super easy to miss, but we're starting to get our introduction of characters.
So let's go slowly one by one as we see them appear. First of all, we have wonderful. I'm just going to zoom in real fast on my screen. Sorry, guys, you will not be able to see it.
Okay.
You'll see it in the post video. We have beautiful Wilfried, who is not paying attention, who is also wearing a cape.
Yeah, that was another thing that.
Yeah.
Another one of those potential errors. I mean,
he's not supposed to have a cape.
Number of reasons. There could be an infinite number of reasons why they chose to do in that style choice. But then again, he is a spoiled brat at this point in stage, so if he wants something, he probably got it.
True. But anyway, we have beautiful Wilfried. Yeah. He's a spoiled baby boy. He needs to learn, and he will get his he will learn in the most horrific way.
Florencia's holding his sleeve, so he doesn't run off.
Wait, I just noticed that Florencia is holding on to him so he doesn't run.
We got Oswald in the background.
True.
I see that.
So Oswald is standing next to this beautiful purple-haired man. Don't know who you are. Appreciate the purple. But yeah. We got Oswald. Apparently, here behind Florencia, that might be a character. We don't know who, but it's most likely one of Florencia's personnel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She's dressed awfully like Riarda.
Yes. Riarda, we see her later. No.
Yes,
she's here.
She's like right there in the corner. But 1 second, I'm going one by one. Give me time. Next, we have beautiful Florencia here. She is gorgeous, by the way. Still do not understand how her hair functions.
We did discuss this last time too. It's like, as someone who does fancy hairstyles, I cannot figure this out.
This
And
is
There's a small braid in the where the bangs would be, pulling them the one direction. The hair that was normally positioned further back is pulled forward and then wrapped back around into that bun style into the braid. That is what it looks like.
Yeah. It's weird. I would gladly want to see someone attempt this hairstyle.
it is not a hairstyle I would choose for myself. That is for sure.
It is.
All I gotta say is she probably has pretty long hair if she were
Oh,
to
yeah.
let her hair down. So,
Well, yeah.
but that is a big taboo to not be seen in public with your hair down as an adult. So,
Yeah, considering a certain husband of hers.
yep.
Oh.
Hi. I love him so much. So, here is the only person I ever cared about in the first few seasons. When he appeared, no one else mattered anymore. This is beautiful Sylvester. He is our Lord and Savior. He is also the Lord of this.
He did save Rosamine, so
Exactly,
from a
Lord and
lot.
Savior.
Somehow he has the god of luck on his side, along with
a certain
another
bedroom,
god.
certain
Yep.
bedroom
A more
god.
interesting one.
I need to look up how to say the name of that god just to keep saying it out loud all the time.
I just call him the god of child seeking.
True.
Fair
Anyway,
That's his
I'm just
official
going to
name.
zoom in real far so we can really see beautiful, wonderful. Can you like move like forward by like 1 second so we can try to get a little better view of Riarda? Okay, nope.
It wouldn't even.
Anyway, that was Riarda.
It won't even pan. I'm trying. Just there's probably a better shot
Anyway.
of her later.
Yeah.
There
Anyway, that
is
was a
much.
beautiful shot of. We have basically no shot of beautiful Rihanna. Anyway, next we
We'll
have
get a better one later. So.
we have the three of siblings standing in order of first of all age and second of all height. So beautiful. Again,
Murder
from
puppy.
left to right, we have Eckhard. You are irrelevant, and Cornelius.
Lampthrak.
That is the Lamprecht. It's not his fault.
It matters sometimes.
Unfortunately, Lamprecht got saddled with Wilfried, and that caused its own line of issues.
Yep. Also, appreciate how everyone is in blue. This is important, as we mentioned earlier. Nobles will typically wear the color of the season or their own birth season. So you'll see basically, since this is a
it's summertime.
Baptism, it's a baptism, and it's in summer, everyone's going to be in blue. Everyone. Anyway, here is beautiful grandfather.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We have Grandpa Bonifatius, the person we are worried that is going to kill Rosamine in the future.
Unintentionally.
Yeah, and also we have a beautiful shot of Sylvester's jawline.
Just had to bring that up.
Next up is baby boy Hartmut. Currently, Hartmut, as you will see with his very few lines that he has in this episode, doesn't give a shit about life.
He is indifferent due to the fact that what his father is one set attendant and has no interest whatsoever in following along with that.
Yep.
Until this up and current coming events.
Also, he is so cute as a baby. He's cute.
I wouldn't call him a baby given his age.
He's 10. He's the same age as Cornelius, okay? I call Cornelius baby right now. Because, again, we don't see him as this small ever.
Fair enough.
Hartmut's small and cute, so he's baby.
Exactly.
His mother is right next to him.
Yep. who is because I know one of them is Florencia's versus the other one is Sylvester's. Because that there's his dad and because his I think the dad is Florencia's attendant.
Yes,
No,
as
no,
Yes.
tax personnel. Anyway, both of them work in taxes. One of them, the dad works in taxes, while the mom is an attendant who will eventually be working for Rosemine, right? Audley,
I
it's
think
Audley,
Felice
right?
helps out.
Audley,
Helps
yeah.
out
Yeah.
briefly with Rosemine.
No,
Yeah.
Audley, isn't Audley Hartmut's mom?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so that is Audley. I just need
We
confirmation of
will
that.
help out when she's in the castle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So she is one of Rosemine's future attendants in the castle. She doesn't go to the temple. So she doesn't really get
Not
that
to
close
the
with Rosemine.
temple.
To the academy, I don't think
Well,
she.
Audley
The
does go to
academy
the Royal
is-
Academy in the last year.
Yeah.
And I for some reason appreciate the fact that most of these noble have like a copy pasted appearance, different colored hair.
Well,
Yeah, that green guy and that blue guy look the same except different colors.
Yeah, that's
they
what
gotta
I'm
save
saying.
money. They gotta save money where they can. That's all I gotta say.
Anyway, that let's keep going. The question now is whether the Lysgam faction can regain their momentum or not. This is an important case.
バカバカしい。
Yes, let's go, Hartmut. You are
これ
you
よ
are
り
best boy.
英霊フェストの新しき子が入場する。
That is Rosina. Ready for wonderful Rosemine's entrance? One second, let me zoom in on this.
Here comes the bride. Here
Here comes the bride.
They're not giving her away.
Right, this is the baptism.
So, we mentioned this last time. Erstead looks like he's floating in his outfit, while Olvera looks amazing.
We were talking about how many
Layers.
layers that a noble person would wear, and Karstead is definitely wearing at least 5 layers there. So
I was also thinking with him having the guard knight the commander status and whatnot.
Yeah.
They do say that they sometimes have to wear face stone armor, and perhaps maybe he has something on underneath all that. Just means of protection.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody there is supposed to be friendly, but
Dude,
Yeah,
they
you never-
invited everyone there. They specifically invited everyone. But also,
They have the skin tight armor.
yeah,
Mhm.
the under armor. We want more of this. Also,
Yes.
the reason why they are dressed so fancy. So nobles are generally right now they'll call them high-ranking nobles. That's not the book terms or the terms that like really are used in the community. There are 4. There are 4 different ranks of nobles. You have the archducal family, archnobles, nobles, and lay nobles. Each group will dress differently according to their status. And archnobles, well, the archducal family is the highest, and then there's archnobles. Karstead is the highest ranked amongst, like, in the family of archnobles. His family is up there. He has blood linked to the archducal family and actually could have been archduke if a certain person did not exist. Veronica.
Yeah, Veronica got in the way of a lot of things.
Yeah.
We also have the royal family, but we don't talk about the royal family.
Another reason
This
for their
is
long
current.
clothes is because of the rankings.
Yep. Also, because
mean-
of nobility status and how nobility works, depending on your age, the hem of your skirts will be different. That it has been covered in part 1 and 2, I believe, in the lower districts.
And if
Also,
you're a boy below.
yeah.
Sorry, you go.
No, I was gonna cover Elvira's outfit being the current trend. and that's why you'll see a lot of girls wearing that specific style of dress. But you can go Fuji now.
Also, if you're a boy below 10, you wear shorts, and then you wear other things when you're above 10.
Yep.
1700 breeches where it's like a half cut off closer to the knee length pants.
Yep. But yeah, it's interesting to see how the noble standards apply. And it actually becomes a whole topic of conversation, the fact that Elvira's silhouette, which is meant to show off the daintiness and the delicacy of women, does not fit a certain noble that Rosemind will be very acquainted with very soon. And a certain bodyguard of hers will fall madly in love with, but anyway.
That said, another reason for long flowing garments such as that, because of their status, throughout history, most clothing trends have heavily implied that those of higher status do not necessarily have to do much. They have other people to do things for them. So they have these long flowing clothes that for a regular person would become easily dirtied and tattered, but because of their status and being able to have other people to do said jobs, they can wear these long flowing clothes and they don't get dirty. Rosemind actually had to practice how to write properly without dirtying her sleeves because of how flowing they were.
And you can tell how flowy Elvira's are currently. There is a lot of fabric going on, and you can't even see both of Karsted's and Elvira's hands because the clothing is longer than their hands, and it is meant to be that way. It's
right,
really
let's
clearly
continue on.
important. Anyway, let's let me
We're
zoom back
almost
out.
to the end of the episode.
Yep.
The first one.
The fact that she does not die walking down the stairs is insane.
こんな中を歩くの？
Yeah, she has to walk in front of so many people and not die.
Just bring Magpie with you, it'll be fine.
You have Magpie
That
with you.
serious look on her face when nodding to Karstead is just like, yep.
I will not faint. I will not faint. I will not faint.
Yeah. And we're coming up upon the scenes with the brothers watching her walk down the...
It's so funny because all of them are so... You just have two of them super happy and nice, and then you just have Cornelius looking like he's so scared for his life.
Right.
Anyway, I want to...
That said, right now, we have an excellent shot of her hair stick.
Yes.
Yes. It is gorgeous.
For those who enjoy little art projects and such, this would be a fine example.
Yep. You can actually, in some example of it, it's so detailed, you can actually see, the individual stitches.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, it's so pretty. Look, right now, this one is one of those ones where it's so detailed, you can see the individual stitch between each. It's beautiful.
You can literally see the ring pattern that's going on with the blue flowers.
Yep.
And then looking at the white ones, how each one of them is trimmed in gold. Just, it's so pretty.
Yep. And also you can tell that the little parts underneath are supposed to be puffs.
Yes. And we were last time discussing what kind of flower that would kind of be. It's like, is it like a bluebell that is hanging down or something like that? So we were discussing that. I did look up how to make the small flowers there, and it starts by twisting the string around, and it's called the way you start it. It's called a magic circle.
Yes, I
Nice.
love doing magic. I
Yeah.
do so many flowers. Magic circles, once you get the hang of them, are so fun.
Yes, but I thought that was kind of a neat, even non-intended Easter egg. It's like,
Yeah.
she started making flowers with the like the crocheting with magic circles even as a commoner.
Yep.
Yes.
And like the small blue ones do use magic circle, while the big red one actually uses another technique that is a rose. It's a rose technique of the, and it's just repeating the same pattern but like making it bigger and bigger as you go, and then you just wrap it up against itself. It's one of the more fun patterns I've had the chance of doing in my life in crochet.
And continuing on.
自分の命と家族の命を守るために家族と離れる決心を
You
して
can see how long this goes.
私は
Sylvester also looks concerned, actually.
Well, he himself has first-hand experienced her.
There's Rihanna.
Yeah, there's a good shot of Riarda. This wonderful lady here is Riarda, and she has the power of basically Sylvester can decide who she serves. She doesn't serve one person. She is in service of the Archducal family. She is meant to fill up the hole in the retinue of any person that needs it. So, since Rosemine's retinue currently is basically non-existent, she will become the head attendant for Rosemine for quite a while.
She is also the only person that could talk down Ferdinand and Sylvester and get away with it.
Oh yeah,
So-
because she basically raised both of these boys and Karstead. All three. Rihanna is a menace to these boys, man. But yeah, it's her trio of guardians. They will protect Rosemine, but also they are horrified of what she does in every single second of their lives.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, it can't get worse. It proceeds to get worse. She's done the most terrifying thing possible. Nope.
Rosemine has a tendency to blow expectations out of the water as upcoming. So,
anyway.
私は領主の養女にならなければならない。印刷業を広めなければならない。ここで失敗するわけにはいかないのだ。
ローゼマイン、本日君は7歳となった。
Again.
欠板。
手を出しなさい。
これ魔術部だ。うわ、7色になったよ。
やはりな。
And then proceeds to never.
And proceeds did not explain to her what that means. Ever.
Yep. Dude, the only reason she ever finds out what that meant is because it comes out in passing because of Angelica's sword. The only time she ever and she refuses to discuss this out loud with anyone. Won't even tell them how many colors she has until she gets to the Royal Academy. But she does find out that she is omni-elemental because of Angelica's sword situation. Good.
He would found out.
おめでとうロゼマイン。これで。
Okay, whoever was talking was very, very quiet.
Yeah.
I said the only reason she found out is because Angelica was failing class and they had to work with her so she would not fail class.
Yep, and that's how she learned about the third-year curriculum, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Because Angelica's in her third year at the Royal Academy.
Does the orientation of the colors on the stone mean anything?
The orientation is the order. Like, go back so we can see it more properly. I'm pretty sure it's the two. Yeah. So So there's not much meaning other than prettiness, but yeah, the white one is in the middle. Typically, her stone, the yellow should have shown a little brighter than the other ones.
Yeah.
Because if I remember
Damn
correctly,
it,
her
Ferdinand.
mana is slightly yellow.
It's because of which country gate
Yeah.
she is closest to, that being the one for Sicaria,
Yeah.
autumn and wind related.
Yep. So her mana will. This is a slight inaccuracy. It should be slightly like the yellow should be shining brighter than the rest.
It's the most dominant
Yeah.
color, her mana.
Yep. Ferdinand's actually has the most balanced you will ever see in this series. he basically you'll see that all of his things are basically pure white because he doesn't exactly have a dominant color.
7色になったよ。
やはりな。おめでとうロゼマイン。これで君は正式にカルステッドの娘として認められた。エーレンフェストに新しい子供が誕生したのである。我が娘として神と皆に認められたローゼマインに指輪を贈る。
It's so sad that when they do the signing, they don't do the part where Rosemary wants to keep the pen.
火の神ライデンシャフトの祝福を。
恐れ入ります。
Are you ready to see the most incredible magic you will ever see?
The way that was raining down was supposed to be like.
私の洗礼式をお祝いくださった
Yeah, that time it was raining down.
お集まりくださった皆様にも。
Okay. Butterfly, I don't know if your mic is just further away sometimes, but your voice was cutting in and out.
I might have to check it on Discord for a second here. Yeah, I was talking about how it's the mana was raining down in that particular scene.
Yeah.
Is my name better?
Yes.
Okay.
And typically speaking, when someone grants a blessing, it is raining down. The whole floating to the ring thing was unique just to this. But I feel like that is almost more of a representation of, yeah, this is a personal, direct one-to-one, more respectful, even though it is their interpretation and not how it would normally happen in the book.
Apparently, it happens in the manga like that, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
火の神ライデンシャフトの祝福を賜りますようお祈り申し上げます。
皆様
He just sounds so skeptical saying that everyone.
And then this scene.
The little fire inside the
Everybody.
Okay, pause. Oh, God.
Going back.
Okay, we got her.
We get a few more characters that have been introduced.
So,
one of them is pretty obvious. The other one is questionable.
Yeah, here is Brunhild. Now, we were questioning. I don't think this is the person, but the style is very similar to, like, this is what I noticed. She looks similar, like a mix between Letizia and Grisha. Oh?
Yeah. I'm assuming you're talking about the one with the purple hair.
Yes, her. Yeah, it's a weird mix. It doesn't help that I have a feeling that the random noble who is detailed, because do you notice how there's just a random noble man who is extremely detailed right behind Brunhild?
Yeah.
I feel
is
like
that supposed to be your father or something?
I don't know who that is. but I have a feeling that's going to be an
We're going to
important
find out.
character eventually.
Yeah, there's a lot of nobles we get introduced to during this part, so
We
maybe
tend
they're
to
going to have
forget
more
them.
significance later.
Yeah. Because we noticed that the more detailed the character, the more likely we're to see them again.
Yeah, definitely. It's like, oh, we don't have time for some of these side characters, so we're just going to make it super simple and copy paste. But then we're going to have
Yeah.
these other ones that are going to be super detailed, and we're not going to tell you who they are until that we introduce you to them later.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So it's like,
You can also
where have I
tell.
seen their face before?
Yeah. Though I will say here, you can tell that like Brunhild's outfit is much more detailed and sophisticated and probably made of better material than the other girl in purple.
Yes.
And
Probably.
it's
Even
simply
though
like
the other
a
girl is.
difference in status.
Mm-hmm. Even
Yeah.
though the other girl is obviously older and that. So yeah.
Yep.
Even preferably maybe an older style in the back as well, which normally means reused clothing.
Yep.
Yes. So yes, status definitely is playing a role here.
How does she have
もし
some?
かして私失敗した
Dude, I wish they had done the Lion King thing.
Yeah. Oh,
I wished. And also, I imagined Sylvester's entrance to be so much cooler. But anyway,
Those smiles there are the
they never
kind
do
they
them.
make when they're plotting something.
Every
Exactly.
絡んでくる
single.
時の
Oh,
笑顔だ
yep, there we go. You can tell they're all related to one another based on that
では
one
これよ
simple
り
smile.
私とローゼマインの養子縁組を行う
I am hoping that the English
ロー
version
ゼ
of
マイ
this
ン
is
を
going to be
神殿で
much more
隠し育て
epic.
たのは魔力の多さ
Also,
ゆえいら
Sylvester
ぬいさか
typically
い
does
から
not do
守る
well
ため
with
だ
very long
知っての
speeches,
通り
so this is
神殿は
quite
身寄りのない子供たちを養うものになっている
impressive.
This was one of those times he had to play up his role as
Yep.
the Archduke. And it's because he had to make an impact and make it clear to everyone, hey, this child is important. I am taking her. Nobody
She's
else
under
can
my
have her.
protection. Yeah, she's under my protection, and everyone else leave her alone because
Yep.
you will hear it from me.
I forgot to mention this earlier. Rosemine's current baptism outfit is very reminiscent of her actual school outfit later on.
Mm,
Mm-hmm. You mentioned this during the first recording session,
Yeah.
but yeah. And her outfits were specifically designed with her growth in mind. So
Yep.
it is highly likely that they got Corina to design her clothes again and again, provided here's the funds, get the good stuff, here's her measurements, do with what you need to do and make it look good.
Dude, it comes up later, but like the Karstead quite literally bought 2 outfits just so Elvira would not complain.
yeah.
So one of the 2 baptism outfits will never see the light of day, just because they're that rich.
Yep. Gotta love having that money.
Yep.
Though in
It's a
Mike's case, it would
fine.
be more like, I want books.
Yep.
And
It's a
everybody
one
else
of
is like, no, you're getting dresses.
so when it comes down to it in the future, it's like it's a one of a kind item that used to be owned by the goddess Rhoda.
Oh God.
It's also,
The ultimate auction items.
yeah.
It gets auctioned off.
Though I can't see Hartmut parting that very easily.
Dude, Hartmut would
Eventually
His
he's
own.
gonna be one of the high bidders.
he would own every single piece of Rosemine items that would be auctioned off.
Memorabilia.
And if he can't get it, he would bargain with people to get it. He
Right?
he will do anything for that.
の出自を知らぬローゼマインは自分より厳しい境遇の子供たちを哀れに思い慈悲の心を持って彼らに仕事と食
Building
事
up
を
the
与え
saint.
た その姿はまさしく聖女。その清らかさはどれほど私の胸を
Purity
打った
moves
こと
my
か。
soul.
聖書計画か。
More like money making profits and the industrial revolution she is bringing about with her ideas.
And also Mana. Mana is a big
That too.
contributor here.
Yeah.
Big power battery. Little
Mana
body.
is the main reason they took her.
Well, yeah. But seeing what she was capable of just when going through the orphanage, that highly played into it too. Because if it was just Mana, I don't think they would put her in this situation versus, say, a slave contract.
I don't
As
think
bad
her
as that
family would be
sounds.
alive.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's keep going.
But with everything else in contribute, yeah, they're putting her on her pedestal right now.
Oh yeah. And this will follow her until the end of her life. She will never escape the sainthood. Ever.
No matter how much she absolutely
ローゼマインが他領の貴族に襲われた時、私は彼女を守るため
Hi, Charlotte.
養女とすることを決めた。
Sorry about my dog.
そしてローゼマインが子供たちに与えた印刷業をエーレンフェストの新しい産業として広げていきたいと思っている。
Oh, yeah, her fascination over the pen.
Yep, yep.
But, like, I can't with the fact that they didn't show Sylvester basically telling her, give it back.
Yeah.
Well, you don't
They
want to
borrowed
make them
it.
look bad in front of an audience.
They're picking her up.
Yep.
And it looks like a photo op.
それから私は挨拶に明け暮れた。
先ほどの祝福、見事であった。さすがエーレンフェストの聖女。
いろいろと大変なことも多いでしょうけれど、仲良くしましょうね。
And she's still holding on to his sleeve, not running away.
His hand this
お
time.
兄様と呼んでいいぞ。
二人の子供で春に洗礼式を済ませたビルフリート様。
Again, Brigitte's outfit looks so
Dang it.
wrong for her status.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
not
you
shooting the ring.
No, they have the rings on, but it's not highly detailed, so
It's not clear.
Maybe when we get closer to her, we'll be able to see it.
I'm just trying to see if I can get it paused at just the right spot.
Wolfreed is so cute, though. Oh, it's behind her hand. 1 second, I'm gonna enhance.
No, it is showing. I see a tiny
Enhance,
red
enhance.
dot for both of them.
Enhance. Oh god, no.
It looks red to me. On both, but it's hard to tell.
What season is Daniel supposed to be?
We don't have his or hers.
Wait, do we
Okay.
have Daniel? 1 second, let me check. I have the bookworm up on my phone right now.
We're
Declan
just
is
cracking jokes that we don't know for sure.
So Daniel is a autumn baby. He's yellow. Shutaria. Declan is red though.
That is not relevant in this scene.
Okay, yeah, his ring could be yellow. But yeah, looking at Brigitte's, I see a little red dot.
I see a little red dot. Maybe if we get closer to her, we'll be able to see it better.
Let
me just
よろしくお願いいたします。
新しく護衛騎士に
show
な
us
っ
your
た
hands. Show us your hand.
ローゼマイン、ここに
God damn it, Wolfreed.
Talking about last time is her dress style and how the books talk about
Yes.
Rosemine doesn't think it quite suits her, the current style.
Yep, her dress is
Her
not
body type does not
appropriate.
match with how the style is, and she really does believe everybody should be able to dress as they like. However, rules dictate otherwise.
Yeah.
That said, she does end up coming up with some new clothing related stuff that, as a child of the Archduke, she could be allowed to implement and try to get out there and try to get other people to pick up on. be a trendsetter.
Yep.
So
No, I will say, Brigitte's outfit does look too fancy for her standing.
Yes.
there's too much going on.
Yeah, we mentioned it, like, she's a med noble in the story, so she shouldn't be able to afford that amount of fabric.
Yes.
There's too many ruffles.
And the dress does look like it's pieced together from like other outfits too. Like it doesn't all have a cohesive kind of theme to it.
Yeah.
All those layers make me feel like this is an older style outfit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's so
It's
it's
not
so
quite the
bad.
same as say Elvira's, but it's along those same lines.
No, Elvira's one is sleek. This is not.
Yeah.
This is very old. This would be like her mother's, who is very much not alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Though, look at those two. They look so good next to each other. I'm going to ship
I
it while I
know.
can.
It's too bad what happens, but
I'm going to
That's a
ship
bit
it while I can.
it is unfortunately Daniel's luck.
A very subtle
Anyway,
warning.
continuing on.
よろしくお願いいたし
We'll
ます
get into his love life
新しく護
later.
衛騎士になったブリギッ
The
ト。
forever bachelor.
ローゼマイここにいてもつまらない
Yeah,
遊びに行くぞ
married a Kate when he's too young.
そんなこと
I
し
do
たら
appreciate the fact that we got a very quick glimpse at Wilfried
早くしろ
Green.
ローゼマイ
Oh my god, this is gonna be so bad. And
Oh no!
she's
Oh
gonna
no!
faint. Oh no, I remember. And he
Oh!
drags her.
Oh!
And here's the thing, it doesn't seem like he drags her all that far. So for her to be in such a state just for that.
ローゼマイ
Okay, for context,
私はリタイア
he
して
fully thinks he killed her.
Yeah,
At this point
it
in the
looks
story,
like he killed her.
Alright. I am going to give you guys the warning right now.
oh no.
This episode does not follow up from this
Oh
incident.
no.
What?
The warning is never addressed in episode 2. That this was all a plot set up by Ferdinand to teach Wilfrid and his retainers that she is very weak and could easily die.
Okay,
No,
that
this
is
is
a
never
plot
addressed.
hole. That is a plot hole.
It is left with this trauma and then follows up with something completely different.
Goddess was mine here again.
Yeah. Beautiful little goddess.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely after things in the
I really like this ending. It's so cute and reminiscent, showing off like where she started off at and where she.
I know. This is all so precious.
Oh.
I need to add this song to my library. Oh.
This is so adorable.
Oh, that's the time when she's like, if I'm going to die, I want to be with
I
my
want to be with my
family.
family.
Yep. Sorry about my dog. She's being rowdy.
The cutest.
Dang it, Charlotte. You'll be introduced later. I promise.
Oh. Camille crying because she's holding him.
Every time she holds him, he cries, and his nose is just flared and wide open because,
He looks like the
baby
ugliest
ugly
baby.
crying. And then you got Effa just looking so tired and worn out, but happy. Just like,
Yeah.
oh,
And she just gave birth to a beautiful child and also is suffering from immense bleeding and an infection. So
yep.
she would have
Yeah.
died. We know that Effa would have died without Rosemary's blessing.
Right? And not to mention
Yeah.
the family worked so hard to try to make things easier on the mom, too.
Yep.
Yes.
Like Effa was not doing good.
She had to go to the temple after everything happened to sign the contract, and she was not doing well. And yeah, Mind's blessing literally saved her life.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, the goodbye.
Oh, those last moments.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
the hairpin
The
and
new
her
hair
meeting her
stick.
new family.
Yep.
To the new family. Next episode, Lower City Family for.
とうとう始まりましたね。
君は早く貴族社会になれなさい。
というわけで貴族の心へ備え
Yes, thank you for explaining noble etiquette.
貴族が集まる公の場では季節や自分の誕生日の気色を使った衣装を身につけます。どちらも素敵で迷うわね。
ならば両方をもらおう。
さすが上級貴族。
あちらの方が良かったと後からぐちぐち言われる組をから逃れられると思えば
Yep, this is what I was talking about by the fact that, like,
and the
literally.
picture from the book.
You gotta appreciate that they use them.
Yoshina. Yoshina is such a amazing artist for Bookworm.
Yep.
Always has the best art, and I'm really this funniest part here is that there is this specific part is like there's so much spoilers in this image.
For what's to come.
There's
And we all know
so
Magpie's
many
gonna go nuts.
Oh my god. Anyway.
That said, let's continue.
Okay, I'm going stop this part, so when we start the next one, it won't be super large. Okay, it has stopped.
It is intermission time, and I would like for you all to go and take a nice breather, relax, get some water, go to the bathroom, while you listen to the wonderful piece of us singing the me song. Slowly.
My apologies.
Oh, okay, we're back.
All right.
Here goes for episode 2.
Yep. Now,
We're back.
like I said previously, they do not follow up with what Wolfrey did.
その後、領主の養女となった。一方、その頃。
Oh,
her nose.
Instead, we get a Julie perspective.
Oh my god, she's at Karina's workshop.
Oh.
以後家族として会うことを禁ずる。
Whoa.
Okay,
so they did reanimate this. We thought
Wow.
so we were all talking about the fact that this showed up in the animation.
Oh wow, look at
Wow. Okay, so this is a side story from book 2. So they did animate part of the side stories from book 2.
トリ、そっちは。
ちょっと
Look.
マイン元気にしてる話したいことがいっぱい
From
あ
part
る
2,
よ
I mean. Oh
マ
my
インに会いた
god.
いよ
Oh wow.
Yeah, Okay, so reason why Tuli is going to the to the temple here is because she's actually currently at the end of like the part, she actually gets educated at the temple on noble
She's
customs.
she's learning to read, write, and
Since the orphanage kids have the means via the playing cards that mine had made before, she goes there, she learns how to read and write with them on top of customs.
Yep.
yeah, the etiquette.
Wow, that was wonderful. I enjoy actually that they briefly covered a chapter in part two actually.
That said, they do stop it at that point. You don't actually see Tuli go in there. It's more of her wishing to see mine again.
Yeah.
So
That was nice actually. I do enjoy that. I mean, if they're going to, I would not mind if they do that for like all of the beginning of the episodes where they cover one of the side stories at the beginning.
Even just in case as a reminder of who the other characters are.
Yeah.
I do wish, though, they would have followed up with what they left it off on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
This
kind
was
of
actually a plot
thing
by
to just
Ferdinand to teach them a lesson about Rosemine,
Yeah.
yeah.
but they don't.
She's clearly got a broken nose, and that carpet is ruined.
Yeah. Her broken
Is that or
a
she has
nose
awfully
and
thin skin? That
well,
carpet was more
Rosemine
rough.
is very, very frail. Like she bleeds at nothing. Also, her knees are scraped in the story too.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yes,
she
that
was
poor dress.
really badly hurt.
The poor white dress is absolutely ruined too.
Elvira is going
Right?
to be so pissed.
Auction value. Why can't
More
Well,
money.
you apparently derive mana from different sources, and
Blood is one of them.
blood is one of them.
Why, boy? Thank God I have self-control and impulse control because I would have had to. Ooh, would have had to edit out a certain portion of that. Yeah, his white lion.
Yes,
Look,
that
this is what we mean by Hermana's slightly yellow. All of
yeah,
her beast is slightly yellow. That's what it means.
yeah.
Yep.
Her high beast will be yellow. Other people's high beast will be a different color. Ferdinand's
Is
lion
white.
Comes
is
off as
white.
white.
Yeah,
And it's because of just how equally balanced his
mana
mana
is
is.
actually. Though
There is
Leslie
not
is
one
slightly
distinct.
too yellow because
Well, they
Leslie
kind
is
of do need
supposed
to
to.
make it pop a bit. So,
Yeah, because like canonly, Rosemine and Ferdinand's manas are basically identical.
well, hers does lean more towards his because of when they synced up before with her memories.
No, no, no.
It
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 doesn't tend to. It is quite literally a carbon copy of his mana.
And as we mentioned before, these reactions are highly spoiler. Uh, so yeah,
Oh yeah, there are
there's
spoiler
a lot
galore
of
in here,
spoilers.
guys. Be careful. We will
I mean,
be
it's supposed to
spoilering.
be a 1-to-1, but her own stuff would influence it just a little bit too, even
Well,
though
yeah,
this should override. But hence why hers has more yellow to it versus being white like his.
yep. No, it's actually like differentiates. Like they think they mention it like once she gets like her side blessings, her mana is now more distinct, and she would not have been able to get a wheel. if she had gotten it in her third year, she would not have been able to get one. So it's a blessing in disguise that she got it in her first year.
True.
They mention it in
Though
the
they
story.
did put the extra emphasis on for other people that, yeah, it's better if you get it later on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Her, not so much. But
yeah,
It's
it's mostly the
circumstantial.
fact that before she gets her side gods, Hermana is still slightly distinct from Ferdinand because of that gate. Once she gets the side gods, Hermana is basically identical to Ferdinand's.
Mhm.
And they could not
I
tell them apart.
just there we go.
Yep,
Lower
there we
City
go.
Family Reunion, episode 2. Back to the temple we're going?
Yep.
And we're not going to see Bridget's ring.
Okay, so they're not
We
even going to mention the fact that oh my god. So much content
they
just
didn't
got
mention a
sniffed.
lot.
Oh
They
god.
snipped a whole bunch of information. And like I said, they didn't bring up anything concerning Wilfried and what he did.
What
Nothing.
the fudge? They better do a Wilfried exclusive episode.
I think that'll be coming up next, all things considered. And how fast paced it's going.
Dude, they skip so much.
引き続き護衛騎士にお引き立ていただき身に余る光栄です。
下級貴族が領主一族の護衛騎士になることはありえない。
Oh! Oh, that was beautiful! I want to see that again. That was gorgeous! Daniel got pummeled!
引き続き護衛騎士にお引き立ていただき身に余る光栄です。
That was so smooth!
I'm purposely doing this, just kind of slow it down. So
Oh, I'm pretty sure you can slow it down if you go onto the cogwheel.
if I go to where?
The cogwheel? The settings. Yeah.
Ah! Yeah, I don't normally mess with those, so okay.
There we go. You can.
I mean, that was pretty smooth there, but you know. But no, I wanted to pay more attention to what she was saying. Is Struggle so improbable that Daniel is now rumored to be a man who found a magic stone in a heap of refuse?
Wow. Bridget, thank you for arguing to serve as my guard knight. Nice. They're going to do the guard knight thing as she is in the carriage.
釣り木って私の護衛騎士を引き受けてくれてありがとう存じます。お父様から聞きました。
どこまでも行動を共にできる女性騎士を一人つけたいと思っているが、ローゼマインは工房や下町に出ることもあるから、なかなかなり手がいなくてな。
神殿や下町だけでなく、貴族からも意味嫌われているらしい。
私は神殿でも下町でもどこへでもついてまいります。
Oh, I love her so much.
よろしくお願いいたします、ローゼマイン様。
I cannot mention that out loud.
ローゼマイン様。
ただいま、フラン。紹介しますね。私の新しい護衛騎士。
She has two different colored stones on her gloves.
Yeah, she does.
But one's supposed to be her high beast.
What is the other?
Well, one's yellow and one's blue.
Okay, so her birth season might be her. So okay, what? Don't they all have blue though?
よろしくお願いいたします。
これより就任式を行う。前神殿長は公文書の不正により更迭された。よって新たな神殿長には領主のよ。
It's yellow
Does anybody
now.
else get the feeling that a serious amount just got cut over?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot
Because
just didn't happen.
Because this is, well, technically there's not that much, just like quite literally just a few pages in between these two things that happen right here. it just seems so abrupt because they cut the part where they're walking.
Yeah.
Fair
Because
enough.
quite
Really
literally,
hope
the
they
difference between
cover
those
that.
two things is walking.
Alright.
I
どうや
am
ローゼマインが
awaiting
つくこ
for
とが決まった
some of the blue
領主
roads
の
to make a
養女だ
comment.
と
Yep.
貴様は金で青洋服を与えられた
You
そなたらが全
you
神
have
殿
no
長
right
に
to
騙されて
speak. You heathen.
Stupid Eggmont.
You heathen who destroyed the library.
いただけそれは領主の意向により決定したことだ
Blue
神に
ring.
祈りを、神に感謝を。就任式が終われば、洗礼式も就任式も無事に終わりました。図書室の鍵をください。
This is so cute. I need the key to the library
すぐ
now.
の癒しのないからな
では、私
The look on her face.
ローゼマイン
Bruh.
図書室
And
に行かなくても
Fran to divert her attention to work.
Yep.
Thank you, Fran.
Thank you,
Mhm.
Fran, for stopping her from going on a rampage.
And potentially leading to her getting sick.
Again. Because she
Yo,
recently
Monogatari.
just recovered from sickness. From Wilfrey
Yep.
throwing her on the floor. Oh my
星
god.
結びの儀式まで
You
覚
went
えてくれ
great.
Okay, pause.
Paperwork.
星結びの
Pause for a second. Okay, you know how, like, this is everything she has to learn, right?
The only
Right.
argument in there, it's wooden tablets and given the spacing on there, but it is still a lot.
Yeah, that's not even
Yes.
what I'm thinking about right now. What do you think? Dude, Ferdinand dropped this off to Wilfried and Charlotte.
Yep.
The attendants must have thought he was insane.
You would think, and given what happens next, it wouldn't be an uncommon sentiment, all things considered.
Oh yeah.
That said, Rosemine, aka mine, her Urano days at least gets her into the proper mindset of how things were when she was in school.
Yep.
So that helps her greatly when it comes to learning methods
Yep.
and
Mhm.
just trying to derive the focus to do it. And the good news is it's reading. She loves to read. The problem is she doesn't necessarily remember everything she reads. She
So now
loves
she
reading
has
for
to
the sake of
remember
reading.
everything.
Yeah. So,
Oh my
right
god.
incentives in place, she'll do just fine.
Yep.
夏の真ん中の月の風の週に行う
I like the fact
こ
that
のこと
we're
は儀式
actually
下町では
getting
星
knowledge
祭りという
indirectly
待ちな
right
さ
now.
い
Oh, Brigitte about
こ
to.
れを全てとは幼いローゼマイン様には多すぎます
Thank you for mentioning this out loud, Brigitte. Daniel is sweating!
Here's the thing, it's the tension. Daniel's of a lower rank compared to Brigitte. That
Yes.
said, Fran is the lowest one on the totem pole, so for her to butt in and to do this would make everybody uncomfortable. That said, Fran knows what's good for mine in this situation and is able to talk his way, and luckily Brigitte has the mind enough to actually listen to what she's being told.
Again,
And not just
Brigitte
go
is
around rank.
also. Brigitte is very used to having commoners talk
Mm-hmm.
based off
Yeah.
French where she's from, so this is not new to her, and she is more like not used to commoners responding back
Right?
than
But
anything else.
nonetheless, this also explains her mindset about being willing to go to the temple, aka cathedral, as they keep on calling it, in the
Yeah.
lower city.
Yes.
She is more open-minded to it, given her other experiences.
Yep.
大
ブリギッテの方が身分は上だけど
ローゼマイン様は星結びの儀式に神殿長として出席しなければなりません。初めての儀式でもし失敗するようなことがあればどのような評価を受けるか
I like the music, it's so dramatic.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of has to be, because Fran, given his position as a gray robe priest, isn't worth diddly in the eyes of nobility.
She is
So
so
this is
pretty.
literally what would normally be a very one-sided battle had
Yep.
she not been willing to listen.
Yep.
Yes.
God, I love Brigitte. She's so
And it
gorgeous.
could have easily ended in Fran's death had she been that kind of person.
Yeah. If
You
Rosemary
laugh,
did,
but
yeah, I
if
laugh because it's
Rosemary didn't
true.
intervene,
I laugh because it's true.
yeah.
Rosemary surrounds herself with good people. Thank God.
Or good people is found for her,
Yeah.
and they choose to stay.
Well, it's some of them have to be whipped into shape, but
Yeah. Indeed, they just kind of steps down there.
でも受け入れられる規則でよかった。これならうまくやっていけそうだね。
he is absolutely.
まだ仕事入れるつもり？
新館長との面会を予定しております。明日、ギルベルタ商会が来られるので、その打ち合わせとなります。
ギルベルタ商会が？
はい。
久しぶりにルッツと会えるんだ。
Oh, Arno's
You
gone.
notice anything?
今までは私が
Yeah, that's
That's her future attendant again. Just Rosemary keeps stealing her.
Do you notice who's not there?
I noticed. I
Arno.
noticed.
We have no green-haired
これからは
idiot
新館
here.
長が私の部屋に来る。新店長の方が立場が上だもんね。今日はあるのではないのですね。
ああ、今後はザームが
Zam!
連絡役を
Hello,
務め
Zam. We will see you more and more later.
Mhm.
How dare they not mention the towering staircase?
They will mention it at the end of the episode.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I was going to be pissed if they did not say towering staircase, because that is quite an important phrase.
So, yeah, at the end of the episode, when they do the little chibi snippet stuff, they will bring that up.
All right. I will wait.
Beautiful tea. Are they
I
going to
know, look
follow
at that
noble
teacup.
customs or
食事ど
no?
ころはどうなっている
The restaurant, of course.
ジルベスターから聞いていないのか
Oh,
何をでしょう。
ベンノはジルベスターから命令書を受け取っていた星結びの儀式までに新たな工房の
Are you
候補地
kidding
に
me?
視察に出かけ食事どころで結果を報告しろという無茶なものだ
oh,
星結びの儀式っても
no.
うすぐですよね。
君があれの
I
養女とな
forgot
った
that
ことで
happened.
期限が前倒しになったのだ軽く手伝ってあげなさい
はーい。
明日の会合は私も同席するので手配を頼む
今から人数変更？
Gil, run, Gil, run.
Well, yeah, that'd be highly important. It'd be one thing if it was literally just Rosemine, who probably would have made quite a few mistakes had it not been for the extra people, even though she needs to keep things in check. But with Ferdinand there, it's just like, yep, I'm going to steer the conversation.
Wait, the house incident then is going to happen quite soon.
Yeah.
It'll be brought up.
In this
ギルベルタ
episode?
商会に新館長が同席することを伝え
That's
てきまし
book
た。
two
ご
stuff.
苦労様でした、ギル。
Oh.
ローゼマイン様。そば使いにそのような態度は。
やっぱりダメか。
Oh.
それから私はビルマに子供たちの様子を聞きに行った。みんな元気にしているかしら。
She even brought Brigitte with her to see Wilma.
Yeah.
Brigitte is so tall.
Mm-hmm. Well, she is an adult.
Wilma's also an adult, I will have you know.
Yes, but you gotta remember, Brigitte's build and along with her height is the big reason behind her whole fashion issue.
Yep.
But also got to realize Rosemine is tiny for her age.
Yeah.
Hence why they're able to get away with the whole year gap difference and convince people, yeah, she's 7 when she's actually 8 because she actually looks fairly small.
People think
She's
she looks
still
like a
almost
6-year-old.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, she still looks 6.
Wait, I just remembered she looks like a 7-year-old at the Royal Academy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
unfortunately.
Oof, dude. Oof.
It's like a toddler walking through a high school.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
So, Brigitte is an exception,
To the rule.
not the standard.
Brigitte is really, really pretty though.
Yes, she is.
はいデリアですね2人とも元気ですよデリアも今ではすっかりみんなと馴染んでいます
They're so cute.
I know. It's just like, hey, they're settling in well. That is good because we all know Delia really did not want to go back there given her trauma.
Yeah.
But for the sake of Dirk and orders for punishment, it is what it needs to be.
And it was the one punishment that actually stuck that would have
It saved her life.
Yeah. Yeah.
You would have died otherwise.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah, it made a difference between her life and death.
And she is never allowed to leave that orphanage. She can never be someone's attendant. Ideally, she can't even be bought out. So
It actually becomes a really big plot point, the fact that she can't leave, but Dirk can.
yeah, that'll hurt later, but
Yeah. Rosemine's so cute. She's so tiny.
ローゼマイン様そのお年で神殿長の職務に就くのは大変だと存じますがきっとやり遂げられると信じておりますよ
Wilma. Oh,
One of her
Felicity.
first followers.
本当かルツ
本当にマインが死んで帰ってきたの
Oh, side story again.
ギルが教えてくれたから間違いない
yeah, they're doing that a lot with this. So just so you're aware.
Julie is quite tall.
Oh yeah, she's growing up.
How old is Julie?
I'm sorry, this is the age most kids start shooting up.
Is she like
Gunther
10?
is down.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just that Tuli is still
Looks
tall.
much older, but she's always looked old for her age.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't she like 10 now?
Well, let's see. Mine is 8 in actual years. Tuli would be 9.
9.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because this is her, yeah, she's about to hit 10, which is when she transfers.
Mm-hmm. Which is something they never really properly brought up either. You saw her with Karina learning stuff already, but they never mentioned that her previous contract is going up and would be transferred to be within Karina's company.
Yep.
So that is something they kind of just over again. I get it, don't necessarily have time for those details, but
Camille can sit up.
長かったな。
マインと最後に会ったの春だもんね。
でもどうして急に戻ってくることになったのかしらお貴族様の洗礼式が終わったんだと思うそれと神殿長として星祭りをするために戻ってきたらしいギルベルタ商会も明日呼び出されてるんだ
洗礼式
もし貴族の洗礼式で失敗して貴族になり損なったら、あいつの命はもちろん、つながりのある俺たちの命もどうなるかわからない。あいつはそういう重圧と緊張感の中で生きていくんだ。
マ マインが無事に戻ってきて本当によかった。
なあルツ、マインにやったら俺が東門の市長になったって伝えてくれ。これからも父さんが町を守るから安心しろってな。
それでもいいけど。
That's so cute, Gunter. You're
こ
the
れでマイン
best
に手
dad.
紙を書かないか。
以後家族として会うことを禁ずる。
見つかったらルッツの身が危ないんじゃない？嫌だよ。ルッツまでマインみたいな目にあったら。
大丈夫だって。俺はつながりを持ち続けていられるようにマインと契約魔術を交わしてる。
Oh,
渡
that
せない状況
hurts.
なら渡すのをやめる。
The pinch, the hurt that just went through my heart.
Yeah, for what's gonna be coming.
Yeah. And we're halfway through the episode, actually. Wow, we are flying for this one.
Well, this one we got less things to nitpick over, other than the fact that we know they're speeding through it and they're dropping a lot of information.
It's actually, there's not as much information that's being dropped as I thought there would be. This one is
They're
covering.
still skimming stuff, though.
They're not skimming as much as they did on the first episode.
I get it. They wanted to get to the big scene and the big event. That said, now they're trying to get things set up.
Because that first episode, like, basically covered half of the book.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, like, this episode basically covers the other half.
Otherwise, upcoming, there are things that were not properly addressed.
Oh, God.
That
Oh,
should
there's
have been
going to be
properly
complaining.
addressed.
We're going to start complaining. Here we go. That was the most derpy face I've ever seen on mine in this whole series yet. Go back to the white shot. Look at how derpy
Yeah, I know. They
mine's face.
simplified it. They seriously simplified it right there.
Look at that thing. It's like, let me.
It's like super simplified, but Fran's is super simple, but yeah, this is almost like a GBS wide drawing face.
Yeah.
That is so funny. Anyway.
Ferdinand straight faced as always.
Yep. Virginia's like just slightly smaller than Daniel. That's interesting.
落ち着きなさい。
Oh.
久しぶりの再会で興奮するのはわかるが、私の話が終わるまではおとなしくしていなさい。
わかりました。
その代わり、あの部屋に入った後のことは目をつぶる。
Oh, the hidden room. Did not show how to register. Oh, is this? Oh, this is the one that you already had. So yeah, they don't need to show the registration.
They should have, but they didn't.
Because she didn't get her own hidden room until after she became a noble.
Oh, true.
Right.
So there's like, yeah, it's referenced.
That was one of the things they kind of skipped over, was her actually getting the room registered.
Yeah.
There's a couple more things they kind of skim through, so.
Oh, God. Hi, Benno.
ルッツ、顔つきが少し大人っぽくなった？ちょっと背が伸びた？やっと会えた。
Oh?
ローゼマイン様のお召しに従い参
Oh,
上しま
that's
した。
gonna hurt her. Oh!
It does, because it shows very much the barriers that are up now.
Yeah.
At very least from the public eye.
This is the first time she has to interact with people that she's been interacting with
また
so
熱出したのか？
commonly and like casually
俺のマインは
in
お
a
前で
noble
いいよ。
manner. Oof.
行くぞ、マイン。
ローゼマイン様か。
Oh, that one hurts.
こちらにどうぞ。
それでは、新たに作るローゼマインの工房の予定地、ハッセの町について報告を聞こう。
What?
ハッセレは
Whoa,
神殿
whoa,
が建設されてい
whoa,
ないの
whoa, whoa. Okay, that is just dropped there with no context behind it.
Yep.
What
A lot of
the
the
heck?
things that they initially said they needed to bring up, be it in the hidden room or this, they did not bring up. Primarily the Italian restaurant.
What the heck? Wow. What is this?
So now they're going directly into the Haas stuff.
Which is coming out of
Yeah.
nowhere because there's no context behind this. There was no What the heck?
It feels like it was like an OVA that was aired out of order.
Yeah, like there's stuff missing here.
We already know that Sylvester wanted to push forward the printing industry. So this was a private conversation between him and Benno, apparently way back. That
It
said,
was during when he visited and Benno was there.
so they
and
would have already
stole
made
it
the
away.
trip out to Haas's, which they're now explaining.
Yep, but that came out of left field.
That's going to be a
major plot point.
Uh-huh.
Like a flashback. All that's going to be a flashback?
You're gonna see.
生意気で口の悪かったギルが
平民である町長は予算に困っているようでした。以上となります。
Oh, so it's just mentioned.
他にはないか。
There's nothing. Are you kidding me?
遠慮はいらない。思ったことを率直に述べてほしい。
かしこまりました。印刷業を領地の事業にするのは難しいかもしれません。
なぜだ？
率直に申し上げて、同行した文官はこの事業を潰したいように見えました。当人の意識が低いのか、領主の意思が通じていないのか、嫌で仕方がない仕事を無理やり割り振られたようでした。
Okay, good, good.
確実にこの計画は頓挫します。
文官の報告では知り得なかったことだ。参考にさせてもらおう。
この顔、脳内で罠を張り巡らせている気がする。
Yeah, he is. He always is.
食事どころについては、あの部屋で話し合うがよかろう。護衛はダームイル、ブリギッテは先に昼食を終えよ。はっ。
Let's yeah, I knew that was coming.
Daniel turns a blind eye.
Oh my god. Let's is like, what the heck? He's sweating. He's sweating.
This gets really good and it's really sweet. So.
Oh my god, I'm so happy they kept this in. Oh.
ルッツ、そこは間違えたらダメだよ。
ああ、久しぶりだな。
No, he's like, yeah, she hasn't changed.
I have a favor to ask.
ちょっとでいいので叱ってください。
Oh my god, that's so cute.
何をしても褒められるだけで。きっと何か失敗したら笑顔で。
You know, Rosemine, if you really want to get scolded, Ferdinand will scold you better than Ben. Oh my god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh my god! She is so happy. Oh, he is so concerned. He is so
Here's the thing.
concerned.
These are coming from the first people that she were around the most.
Yeah.
Versus someone that is higher up that doesn't know her, doesn't understand her, doesn't care about her in the same sense that these guys do.
Ferdinand has the best criticism.
True, but his
He's the best at
criticism also
scolding.
comes from a noble standpoint.
Yep, but Benno
is your merchant
absolutely
standpoint
concerned right now.
Yeah.
looks so concerned. He's like, is she okay? Is she about to lose her
Honestly,
mind?
I love the look on Mark's face all the while.
Mark is just like, yep, this is normal situation that happens all the time.
お前さ、お貴族様になっても全然中身が変わってないな。
当たり前でしょ。
くそー、マインにはもう会えないって泣いた俺の。
Damn it! Give me back the tears I shed thinking I'd never get to see mine again.
Good girl, we have to, when the dub comes out, I have to watch it in dub. It's gonna be so good.
涙を返せ。
Mm-hmm.
で、初めての旅はどうだった？馬車すっごい揺れたでしょ。
すっげえ揺れた。街の外って道が石畳じゃなくて土だからさ、ギルなんか行きも帰りも
I
ぐったり
love
ぐったり
Gil
そうだ
and
ろ。
Lut's relationship.
ハッセの街はどんなだった？
小さくてびっくりした。
They're
人も
both
少
so
なかったよ。
curious.
ハッセにも身寄りのない子はいるでしょ。工房はできるだけそういう子供たちの食いぶちを稼ぐ場所にしたいと思ってるんだけど。
働かざる者食うべからずだろ。
Those who do not work shall not eat.
あいつらボロ来てお腹空かせてた。1年前の
Oh my god, it's the Haas orphans!
だから絶対に工房を作って成功させたい。マインじゃなくてローゼマイン様が俺たちを助けてくれたみたいに。
Oof, oof. And we're back to this. Oh my god. The first seed has been planted.
初めての遠出なのに馬車酔いにも負けず頑張ったね。
Oh.
こうしてあげられるのもこの部屋だけにな
But
り
yeah,
そ
the
うだ。
first seed in the Haas situation has been planted.
This room
The
is
orphan
probably the only
situation.
place I have left where I can do this for you.
Yep.
That is so sad. It's just like I can't openly praise you anymore, or at least
Not in front of Brigitte. If it was only
Yeah.
Daniel, then yeah, I'm fine. But Brigitte's here now. I can't do that anymore. Sorry.
So I can only do it in this place.
Yep.
Yeah.
But like, the Haas situation just got its first seed planted.
Mm-hmm.
We have the
We are
orphan
now
situation
aware
mentioned.
of it.
Yep.
So
Haas
Okay.
is.
you know more of it's going to be brought up because it has to be brought up.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we gotta wait on that now. Fortunately.
Haas is one of the main learning lessons that she gets in this part. It's actually, I think, there's two things that overarch the whole storyline. There's something that has not been mentioned yet, and Haas.
Okay, can you stop phrasing like that? We know there's gonna be spoilers for the. Yeah.
It hasn't been mentioned yet at all. We're 2 episodes in, and they still have not mentioned her mana issues.
Yeah, they skipped over the medical exam. They didn't even bring up about Wilfried needing to be careful. You think they would have done something medical exam related during this episode, but no.
Dude, if
They're
it's
now
not in
pushing it
episode
back
3,
again.
if it's not in episode 3,
We're
something's
gonna have some
wrong.
problems.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
there's 2
this is
main
established
overarching
early
storylines.
on.
Yeah, there's 2 main overarching storylines, and actually, Haas doesn't even show up until typically book 2 actually, where the actual situation is like truly, like we understand how bad Haas can get. But
And it was during the whole harvest festival stuff that when mine was getting the ingredients she needed, that
yeah,
the Haas situation was going on at the same time.
yep.
So it has to be introduced like sooner versus later. And the fact that it's already this far behind everything when it should have been at the forefront,
Yep.
it
Like,
doesn't sit well.
that first episode should have had that medical exam. It is
Mhm.
the main premise behind the whole of this season.
They should have opened with the medical exam and then went into the whole carriage ride.
Yep.
Yes.
But hey, here we are. Imagine if we make it all the way to the first harvest before they even show it.
Oh,
That
good God.
would be torture. Because not
The fact that they would go that far out of order.
Like, you get there, dude, that means they would have to show Haas first. Get us invested in Haas. Dude, you have so much that has to happen before that, if that is what they're gonna do. You have the
Mhm.
Italian restaurant making
Mhm.
making the Haas
A temple.
the Haas temple, going to spring prayer is like that means we wouldn't get this information until episode 4.
Yeah. And then when they're just about ready to collect the ingredients, it's like, oh, by the way,
Flashback!
this is why we are here.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be seriously doing it dirty.
Yeah. But I have a feeling that's what they're gonna do, considering the fact that that's what they've been doing.
I hope not. I mean, there's a
If they
likelihood, but I hope not.
if if
Considering
if
it's a
next
pretty
episode
serious
it's not
plot
there,
point.
yeah, if they don't show it in the next episode, I think that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Yep.
if they actually they need to show it though. They need to at least give the context that she had a medical examination and her doctor determined that they need to gather these ingredients.
Or they could also show it as like instead of like showing the scene, mentioning it
Yes.
between because Harstead and
But here's the thing, it's an anime. You gotta show, not just tell.
Yeah.
no, because you can just have Karstead and
Ferdinand
Ferdinand
talking.
have a conversation about it instead of showing the scene. Of course, it's not ideal, but they could do that. Like, and after that, like, have the whole like Elvira situation also. But yeah,
Alright, let's keep this moving because it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
It is.
it is almost 2 a.m. here, so.
じゃあ次はルッツ。
俺はいい。それよりこれ。
Letter!
神、マインが死んだことになっ
Because
た。
a certain Tuli has been getting educated at the temple and can now write letters!
死んじゃったマインへの手紙
This letter was so beautiful.
She's gonna cry, she's gonna cry, she's gonna
マイ
cry.
ン、私は元気だよ。
Oh! So bad.
私は今コリンナ様のところで。
裁縫の勉強をさせてもらえることになったって書いたはずだ。
コリンナさんのところで？約束通り。
I like the fact that Lutz has to translate because it's so badly written.
それと、
Yep.
皆さんには届いた？届いたよ。こっちは父さん。
カミルの首がようやく座ったぞ、マイン。
くれぐれも無理はしないように。
He has the same eyes as mine.
みんな元気そうでよかった。
Even writer name.
So cute. They're so
あい
pretty.
つからの返事持ってきた。
Yes, good job at giving him water.
私は元気だよ。新しい髪か。
Oh, let's face it, his first chance, he would have been running all the way.
Yep.
Yes. He had to carry it with him the entire day till the work shift was done.
It's
And
so
then he
funny.
ran right there.
Yep. You know what's really funny? Is that because of all these letters that he's gonna start carrying to Tuli, the whole town starts shipping them.
Right? Everybody shipped them together, and then there's the whole breakup issue between Thule and Ralph.
They never got
Yeah.
together. It's more like Ralph is jealous as hell because everyone wants Lutz to be a Tuli while he's in love with Tuli.
Too bad, so sad.
You lose, you snooze, you lose.
ありがとう。洗礼式の間、ずっとみんなに守られているような気がして、
I like how she's reading it like she's having difficulty because she's not that good at reading yet.
Yeah.
That's a really nice
Yeah.
touch.
That was a good detail.
Uh-huh. As someone who struggles with reading on a regular basis, it's like, yes, that is accurate, especially for a child just learning to read, trying
Not
to
to mention
do
emotionally worked up.
Yeah.
They're all just about it.
It's just for me the face of Gunther and Aoife being like, yeah, we cannot read.
Yeah.
They have a hard time reading. Even Gunther was learning how to learn more reading and writing beyond his name.
Yep.
Because while his job does require a certain amount of knowledge, it doesn't require a lot.
He knows letters enough. He knows his letters is basic. Because to know how to write people's names and write your own, you need to know your letters. That's what he knows. He now needs to be able to use those letters in a word and place them into words.
Yes.
And now he's gate commander for the East Gate. So it's just like
more paperwork on his part, so he needs to do a lot more stuff now.
Yep.
貴族の生活はよっぽど大変なんだろうな。
ペンノさんが言ってた。仮に洗礼式が成功したとしても、ずっと利用価値を示し続ける必要がある。生まれながらの貴族よりよっぽど苦しい生き方だろうなって。
True.
よし、星祭りの日はみんなで神殿へ行こう。俺たちの姿を見せてマインを元気づけるんだ。
Yes.
みんなが来るの？
ああ、お前の神殿長の姿が見たいって。いいところ見せてやれよ。
Oh my god. What a skip.
これより
I do like the fact that when they do time skips, they do it like a page, the turns.
Well, yeah, moving forward on time, new chapter.
Yep.
But at the same time, it's just like, okay, what information are we losing again when I do this?
Yeah, I'm going to have to reread that part of the books just so I can like specifically like say which parts we're missing.
This is why when we were doing our read-along stuff, I wanted to just be as thorough as possible, but it's like, no, let's skip. And it's just like, but we're missing so much.
Yep. I like the fact that she's telling the story though. That's fun. Hey people, listen up. This is the whole story behind the gods.
Yeah, and the statues actually have their divine instruments with them.
Yep.
So
well, this is at the temple. This isn't the individual statues that would have been at Karsted's estate.
And this is also the Starbinding Festival, I think they said earlier.
Yeah, Starbinding. Yep. It's a marriage time.
悟る最高神は闇と光の夫神よ。我の祈りを聞き届け、新しき夫婦の誕生に。
Staff is different than the spear, and then there's the shield and a different sword.
I am hoping that is not the spear, because the spear is off.
It looks wimpy.
Yeah.
But I think they're more representations versus the actual thing.
Yeah. At least
for
or down here.
So I gotta say, Fruit Trains is more detailed.
Yes.
It was just like, yay. But we lost details on Ebeglebe's sword and spear. I mean, the shield's a shield. But
the shield is the shield.
There.
Yeah.
It's a round shield. It's only going to protect so much. And it only had so many designs. And from this distance, the chalice looks fairly simple.
Yeah. Oh, multicolored.
Wow.
That is gorgeous. Those are, yeah, that's...
Well,
Okay, so
at the
that
very
is a
least, we can see
green...
where the budget's going.
Okay, so we have a green, gold, and red, and... are you
All the
supposed...
elements.
Yeah, there's almost every single element. Yeah, there's some blue in there. Yeah, that is an omni-elemental blessing, guys.
Well, it starts off that way, even though she did only mention the two. But when it rains down, it is gold. So.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Turns gold. There we go.
But no, you can tell where the budget's going.
Yeah,
Whenever
the
they do
blessings.
any of these blessings, you know that's where the budget's going.
They have a pretty high budget though for this. Like they are doing the budget is very high for this. Oh my God, Ferdinand!
He's like, no.
Lord of Evil mode.
He knows what he's doing. That they are wearing their best outfits.
神殿長も退場。
いいえ、全員を見送ります。どこにいるの？
Oh! Ferdinand, turn a blind eye, do the thing.
Turn around.
Oh, that's so cute! It's the moment in the anime. In the trailer.
なるほど。
I see. He does the thing!
守られているような気がして。
I think I sent you guys this one earlier, but yeah.
Oh, the anime. Oh.
You can see just how detailed all the flower works are, and
I'm
the
crying.
strings that are hanging down.
I'm crying.
They can't actually see it, but they're just showing it as best they can. It's just like, oh.
I can't stop crying. That's like a love letter to us.
Her eyes are about to
Oh. That
like,
is just...
eyes.
Oh, this whole moment is just a love letter for us.
Just watching from a distance.
Oh.
No, it was that one I sent you guys earlier.
Oh, yeah.
This is just how detailed it is.
Oh, wow. That's a beautiful ending. I like that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you can even see the very center of the flowers and how they're shaped.
Yep.
In there. So.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I do like Sylvester and Florencia's smile there. It's so pretty. Archduke Castle Italian restaurant! No way!
ああ、あるのは遠ざけた。
お
転勤ってことですか？
遥か高みに続く階段を上がって
The towering stairway to the distant heights. Wait, she's not supposed to have the fight. Whoa, what? That she is not supposed to find out about that one for much longer.
I think we need to go over that. Like,
yeah, she's not supposed to find out about the meaning behind this for quite a while.
Well, this is a chibi section, and normally this would have been explained through Fran's perspective when talking with Ferdinand.
Yeah.
Like, we know what it means, but, like, Rosamund does not.
Yeah, up till the point she actually... like, you kind of get a sense of what it kind of means through her perspective, but it's like, I'm not going to push the fact of not totally understanding what this means, and you actually don't understand the true implication. later.
Because like it becomes a whole plot point.
Late part 3, or was it part 4?
In this part,
I think part
in
4.
this part, it becomes when she learns about it. It's technically in this part, and it's because
Well, I mean, when she
Haas
actually gets a
incident.
full explanation.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's in this part because
After
of the
the
Haas
letters.
incident.
After the letters.
Yep. She's like writing those letters, and she's like, "What does this mean exactly?" And then she gets an explanation. But yeah, Archduke Castle and restaurant. Ooh. Who's ready to see the Archduke's castle next week?
My guess is with the Archduke's castle, this is where Wilfried stuff is going to come more into play.
Yes,
Okay,
thank
hopefully
God.
they recap the part that she basically nearly died when he pulled her across the floor.
They
And I
better.
think this is more about Wilfried's education issues. That's what I personally think it's going to be.
If they don't show him at the temple at some point, not this time
I
around.
think they will
That's
because in
later.
the trailer they show him on Lamprecht's high beast flying,
And that's their
and
method of getting back and forth.
Yep.
To the temple.
But again, that's gonna be quite a bit later in the series. Like it should be around episode 6 or something. But yeah.
I do feel like they are pushing back too much information.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes.
I am enjoying it, but they are pushing it. I know the distance has ascended up to the distance. First of all, that is the wrong phrasing.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be going up the towering staircase or ascending to the distant heights.
I mean, it could just be a translation issue for the text, but
I'm hoping it is, but
it does come out to the same thing, but
the stairway to the distant heights. That sounds so wrong.
Well, towering staircase.
Yep.
You're still going up high, and you'd still climb.
Yeah. It's just because, like, ascending to the distant heights and towering staircase or staircase to the distant heights is just three completely different euphemisms.
It all means the same thing, though.
Yes, but they all have subtle implications that are slightly different. I like, wait, is that a bird on his head?
No, it's a halo.
Why the fuck does he have a halo?
Why?
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 He's going up to the distant heights. In her mind,
he should have some.
He did.
He should have some devil horns on his head.
Okay, that said, she doesn't know of all of his wrongdoings. And this is from her mind. And I don't think, did they ever actually establish a L per se?
No.
At all in the series?
No.
No.
So that said, devil horns may not be the case. She doesn't know of his past issues, and they haven't established a hell.
They don't even have a heaven established in this world.
Well, now you know why they say distant heights versus anything else. That said,
why the halo then?
People,
it's in her mind.
Right.
It's her Japanese mind. She must be questioning why Arno got sent to the distant heights because she has no context as to why this happened.
Yeah.
Poor Arno.
So yeah, I don't think this is
no.
properly dressed.
Dude, Arno must have been like, "What do you mean I'm dead?"
He probably didn't even see it coming.
No, because in his head he was doing everything to say he was doing everything to make Fran's life a torture, but
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Keep serving
maliciousness behind it and
Ferdinand.
the danger it put Rosemine in.
Yep.
As soon
Malicious
as
compliance.
Ferdinand realized that Arno's actions put Rosemine in danger, that was it.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am always going to enjoy these chibi scenes. These chibi scenes are always the best.
They do well to explain little bits and pieces, and more often than not seem to be filling in parts from the side stories.
Yep. Dude, if they announce her examination through a chibi,
Yeah, that'll be an injustice, but
Yeah.
it's a matter of trying to work around the implications.
that was episode 2.
Yep.
What's
Again,
the picture on?
なさい。
Oh,
Oh, that's
the
so
letter.
pretty.
yep. Look at little Camille.
Oh, this one is from Suzuka. Oh, this is beautiful. Well, that was the end of the episode, everyone. Thank you so much for watching the full thing. This was such a fun, awesome thing to record with Little Purple Butterfly, Kate, and Lego. So I hope you all really enjoyed it. And I want to say special thanks to Ed and Fuji for joining in during the recording and giving their opinions with us. I hope you all really enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all next time. Spoiler Princess Noemi, out.